Permission to speak, Captain?
Please, go ahead.
I got some information, some communications through my ways. I get down. There seems to be some folks in Shemaya that wish for our aid.
Oh. And what kind of aid are they looking for?
The usual, trying to get away from the man, the hegemony, and whatnot. Now, the reason why I bring it up and not just assume that we just go in guns and blazing like we usually do is they have a history. Some of them have a history of possibly, I wouldn't call them turncoats, but, just it'd be a little dicey. They have a history with the hegemony.
Oh, I see. That is a very difficult situation. We could go and help, but it's likely that we'd have the hegemony on our case almost immediately then, don't you think?
Possibly. For instance, maybe we help them out and everything, and if we find some quote-unquote turncoats, what do you think the process would be logistically? What would make the most sense?
Let's see. That would be quite horrid for us to lend aid and then for them to turn on their own people.
I think it's more of a survival thing, if anything, and we don't really know their story that well. Just giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm playing a little devil's advocate.
I know, and that's why I have you here. I appreciate that in you. I think I won't know until I meet them. I need to see how dire it is. It's one thing to need to do it for survival. I agree. That's a good reason. But to see your own people suffer that way. And to sell them out anyway. It's not a viewpoint I can relate with. Perhaps my mind will change, but as far as I'm concerned, they would gain no aid from me. The turncoats, I mean.
Understandable. We have to keep our own safe. We all have a lot at stake.
We do, but that shouldn't condemn the rest of them. We will still assist. Just forward me the information.
I'll get to that as soon as possible, Captain.
Of course. Thank you for bringing this to me.
Of course.
And she'll do a little spin back around.
And quick sighs. Sometimes I know you too well, boss.
Oofies.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a 6-player edition of Ignite Recall. I don't know how I lost Craig in between tech chess and now, but, I'll figure that out. I hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday evening. We had a lot of us were at PAX Unplugged and had a wonderful time, and was running a little behind because I didn't get to test anything or do anything before I got back. Jet lag, tired, emotionally drained, etc., but it was a really good time. I'm sure lots of photos and videos are going to filter in of all the antics that we got up to. A few ridiculous TikToks are coming soon, TM, I'm sure. I was a great bag carrier and occasional mediocre to terrible cameraman, I'll have you know.
The best.
You were.
But the bag carrying skills I was very good at, okay?
Yeah, you were so
That's
good
why
at
we
that.
keep you around.
I also picked up a few games, which we may...
Just a few, huh?
Yeah. But you know who else picked up a few games at PAX Unplugged? Momobee.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
For reasons.
for
To be determined soon.
strictly research purposes.
Just research.
If you are just wandering in, welcome. You can catch up on our older episodes, youtube.com/MagiRPG to see older episodes of Ignite Recall. This week, in addition to Ignite Recall, we have a special episode of Ancestral Blood. I believe we were showing the PAX Unplugged episode this Friday, correct? Someone from
We
Ancestral
are.
Blood confirm? Yes. Okay. So that is going to be a very special show with a lot of special guests to that one. I will not spoil anything because I'm sure Tracy has that all lined up, but you will absolutely not want to miss that. That is going to be incredible. And then if you like what we're doing and you want to know more about what's going on, join our Discord, discord.gg/MagiRPG. That is the best place to find out what is going on with us. And if you want to see drunken karaoke videos, memes, etc., that is generally the place to do it. We have a lot of fun around here. Lastly, if you would like to support our production and the wonderful art that we get, the art in this show is by the Momobee. You can drop us a tip using the different incentives that you see below Emma, or type Ignite tips in chat, and you can affect the game in many, many ways. I believe we've had 3 different ship upgrades this show.
Oh, yeah.
$300.
Oh, yeah, we have.
In the
We've
last
got
couple of
such a-
weeks, yeah.
Such a great ship
People
now.
have been very, very generous, which
Thanks
we
to
really,
viewers
really
like you.
appreciate it.
Everyone.
Yes, thanks to
Yeah.
viewers like
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks to y'all, we have a great ass ship.
And this is going to be a very hard job, so if you want to help in other ways,
Oh no. What do
you
you
can
mean by
go
that?
ahead and do that.
Wait a second.
We don't have a previously to go over, so I'm going to very briefly recap. We had a bit of a beach episode last episode. The gang was contacted first by Vorex, where they had a conversation about how they, Vorex thought the team would be a little bit, further ahead on the plan. It had gotten into Iota, but they're still stuck in Holt. And then they were contacted by a mysterious benefactor and asked to attend a masquerade party, which they did, and made contact with their mysterious benefactor, Emalynde, and played by Emalynde. And they got sidetracked. They were attracted to Victor's brother from another mother, made some contacts, had some good conversations, some good verbal intercourse, as it were. They also discussed some business, got some things done, and then are making their way back to the Holt-Iota gate. That's the
boys
short
had a boy
version.
day.
And the boys had a boy date. They created a charity competition, the ramifications of which will be coming soon. I promise. I promised I will be integrating this fully, and I will, because it's so brilliant. If you are a GM and you want to spice things up, just see the antics that Shane, Jimmy, Twin, and Andrew get up to. We like to
This
say
is like
around
the
here.
most tame.
Are
we've
you
ever
referring
done.
to the casino church idea?
Andrew,
Casino
Andrew
Church.
plays RPGs like a person who has never played RPGs. Just the imagination and childlike joy that any GM would love to have at their table. So I don't know, Andrew, if you're looking
Make
for
me
more
blush.
games, but it is a joy and a privilege. So get players who will come up with wacky ideas like Andrew. All right, everyone good? I think it's time to get into our intro. Wait, how do I do this again? Shit.
Come
Oh,
on.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh
Rusty.
no!
Is this the bit?
Oh, the
Is this
post
it?
con.
know her from my past, okay?
Oh my god, I'm
Uh-oh.
cute. Okay.
Oh no!
Indigo, you are
Pops with them
working
on.
on the ship where all of a sudden you hear a ruckus. You hear the sounds of an Urbot beeping casually and the sound of what sounds like a giant pelican case being carried onto your ship and the low chatter of some people as they're coming back. It seems that the crew has arrived, but as you see a person that you don't recognize in tow. What is our mysterious benefactor doing as she enters the ship?
She is guiding her low mobile wardrobe onto the ship. And of course, because it's the morning after, I presume, dressed really inappropriately for a job. This is high fashion. This is something you wear on a catwalk. This is not for running around being a normal person. But she looks thrilled to be there. Like sightseeing almost. Oh my gosh, this is the inside of a real ship.
What's
He
going through
looks-
Indigo's mind?
he's like,
What is? That's a lot of stuff. May I help you? He's lost. Do I need to direct you to a more fancier way of travel? We're more of a. We just move cargo for the most part. Nothing too sophisticated.
Oh, that's right. You didn't get I guess the breadth of the invite. But, hi, hello. She extends her hand, but it's not for a shake. It's like this.
Ah. Leon, you want to handle this for me? And he'll put his hand out like he's gonna reach for it, and then you just see this little octopus crawl onto his hand, which is mechanical. The octopus isn't, but his hand is, and then it'll just slap onto your hand. Just you just feel the suction cups of the little Leon's little arms just holding on to you.
Oh my god.
Like in a cute way.
Yes, of course.
Leon is a little cutie. It's you
He's
may
just
not know
baby.
this, Emma, because Leon is a land octopus.
Oh my gosh. Would she know anything about this?
You may have heard of land octopuses that walk around. Octopi. But I don't think you probably have seen one before. But yeah, it's an octopus that just walks on its little tentacles.
Oh my god. She's enraptured. The world revolves around this tiny creature. There are stars twinkling in her eyes. And if he crawls onto her hand, she is just holding him aloft and just giving him the biggest sparkly gaze. He's so cute. What's his name?
As you're enamored with Leon, Indigo's already walked past you, using his enhancing goggles to just check what you carried onto the ship.
Oh yeah. It's clothing.
That's Leon. Yes, clothing, of course. He's checking for missiles, bombs, everything. What did the captain bring on my ship? Damn it.
Can she pet him?
Absolutely.
Oh my god. She's just sitting there. Conversation forgotten. Enraptured by tiny creature. So she's just nodding along, looking at his little face, looking at his little tentacles.
So, ma'am, is there you said that I wasn't informed of you joining our small cargo excursion?
Oh, my manners. I'm so terribly sorry. Ethene Amari of the Amari Foundation. You might have heard of them. Big rich family, TLDR. Business orientation, luxury goods. To give you the quickest summary.
Ah,
Anyone who would like to interject themselves in the conversation may do so at any point.
listen, whatever
think
green money owe to you, I'm sure we can figure out a way to.
Hey, yo, I heard that one. I do not owe her money. In fact, I'm actually making more money in entirely legal means than I ever have in my life, and we're directing it entirely to Indigo.
Mhm.
They left me and Red alone at this thing for like 6 hours straight, and we just conned a bunch of rich people out of their cash.
Okay.
Thank
Now,
you,
is this-
Cole Drake. Appreciate
Thank
the
you,
$30.
Cole.
Thank you so much, Cole Drake. Is this like you scamming right now? Is that I'm not good with your scam bits.
No,
That's more of a red thing.
It's not a scam bit. We're moving that to charity. We've literally got billionaires falling over themselves to donate to the people that the fucking church blew up over Warren.
Pink walks in at this point and she says, actually, Ethene is the reason why we have our new science lab.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh. Oh.
Exactly.
Oh well, Miss Athene, if you would like a tour of our wonderful are we telling her what we actually
Yeah,
doing
she
here?
knows. She knows everything.
Of our fine establishment, I'd be happy to give you a little tour of our situation and possibly more places that you and your friends might want
Indigo,
to. Yeah.
she's going to help us get past the gate.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Part of our arrangement.
Fantastic. You probably need a room. I'll just toss all green stuff out of his room and we'll make some
We
space
have
for
an
you.
extra room, Indigo.
I could
Yeah,
just sleep in the kitchen.
Yeah, he can just leave in the kitchen.
Or in Pink's room.
Or in Red's room.
Oh my god, sleep over with my buddy. You know what? I'm in. He just starts hauling all of his stuff into Red's room.
Oh my.
Whoever's easiest. Well, and has. I'm sure you all have decent accommodations, and if you don't, I guess that's just another financial goal point we head towards.
Indigo shuts the door to the engine bay as his hammock is set up in there. Just like, I can't look at that right now.
There is a spare room, isn't there, friend?
Yes, there is a spare room. I think you all are just being silly geese for no reason, but that's totally cool. I
being
expect
silly
this
with
is how it would
Alex.
actually go down, so I didn't interject anyway.
Ethene, so there is an extra room, but if you want to bunk with one of us, you're more than welcome to do so. I certainly have space.
Let me
Also,
roll for it.
your room would be next door to mine, so.
I'll take that extra room. But it's good to know that you're nearby in case I need anything. Like
Of course.
a handy chat.
Your room is right over this way. Come on. I'll show you where to go.
Hey, buddy, we still sleeping over or what?
There's nothing stopping
know-
you from sleeping over.
There is nothing stopping us from sleep. Hey.
Y'all
You
live
know what?
together.
Hey, no. Listen. We've been wanting to pull that all-nighter, right? You got like 4 movies about, what is it? Mouths, Jaws, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
There's 4 of those, right? Yeah, we can watch all those.
They steadily decline,
That's unfortunate.
but that's what makes it fun.
Oh, yeah, no, that is.
Now, don't get me started about, you were saying Teeth. We're not gonna watch Teeth.
Hey, there's a
right?
movie called Teeth?
Yeah.
Leon, no, you can't watch any of those movies with them. Stop
Pass,
asking me.
pass. We don't discuss teeth.
Moving on. Moving on. You said there was a Airbot carrying the luggage.
Yes.
I think Indigo would just start chatting with them.
Oh.
How are you? How are you, my friend? Everything going well for you?
Athene, what is the name and personality of your
luggage.
luggage?
Luggage carrier? A luggage? Yeah.
Just a
So
little.
I don't know how the little Urbots work, but in my head I was just envisioning like literally a wardrobe on
Oh, it's
wheels.
like a wardrobe with wheels.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh.
just mobile. So think
Beauty and
about
the
like one
Beast.
of the little RC cars, but an
Yeah, I got
actual-
you.
Yeah, guy. And if he wants to have personality and stuff, that's totally cool. I didn't know that's how that worked, but it's very interesting.
Yeah. They're alive, so they got a personality.
That's wild. Now I feel bad making him a wardrobe.
Oh no, that's totally fine. That's a cool body. Quick note: Coldrake has decided to remove a stress from someone and get some 2 monologues. Oh, Emma doesn't know about the monologues. That's okay.
Oh, what are the monologues?
Well, he requested.
I love that you asked
He
that.
did
So if you
request
would like to
Ethene
tip
and Indigo,
$5 to the stream, then you can request a monologue from one of the players. It's a 1-minute monologue that we time, or 30-second monologue
Oh,
that we
30
time
seconds.
and
30 seconds.
everything.
It's not a minute. Oh god.
Just what's going on in your
30-second
head.
monologue. Would like to know impression of the crew, but we're gonna start off with Indigo.
See an example first.
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
you
am
can
I the example guy?
Yeah,
I'm
hang
down.
on.
Cole
You were
wants to know
requested as
how your
well.
list is going.
Hang
Cole
on,
Drake
hang
wants
on.
to know how your long list is going from
Oh
Blue
yeah,
to
he
Pink.
gave subjects.
Oh, my
For-
list of
for
to-do?
Ethene, it's her
Yeah, your
impressions of
to-do
the crew.
list.
For Indigo, it's his to-do list.
All right, so let me prep. I'm almost there.
Craig panicking.
Because I gotta remember my
Craig going,
list.
what was my list?
He's like, oh, it's been 2 weeks.
Let me
Oh,
find
no.
my list.
It's been 3 weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a
I
while.
believe so. All right.
Go, Craig.
All right, with a big grin on his face, watching his crew come back inside Indigo's head. I can't believe these fools started a charity as well as brought this rich person onto our ship, knowing we are wanted throughout the galaxy. I still have to find a way to get us through the gate, as well as figure out what I'm going to do with T2 and those modifications I made for them.
Well done.
The whole situation with Ash. Oh boy, so much joy. And then
There you go.
Well done.
Hope your internal screaming.
Fucking
That was
sit-
great.
Situation with me. Which one, buddy?
I don't know. Probably the power of the sun in your chest.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Yes.
I don't have. Let's see. Ooh, I can cook this up. I can cook this up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, he
Just you-
cooking. Ooh, he
Just-
cooking.
Just you wait until I cook that into a one-liner. It'll be glorious.
But who needs the stress more? Can you guys try to figure that out as I'm cooking something real
I'm currently at 6.
I think Mandy.
Oh, you should take it then.
Mandy
take
has
it.
Okay, I will remove a stress. Thank you, Cole Drake.
Cool.
Is the captain with y'all? She
Yeah.
scamp off somewhere. Oh. All right. Everything's fine here. I'm assuming y'all picked up the stray, and we gonna head on out.
Yes, that is the goal.
And we
She's going to. We're going to use some of the credentials that she has to get us through the gate.
Oh, so I don't have to make any fake ones. Nice.
No. There was a purpose to this, I told you.
Okay. No, yeah, I'm completely fine with being, a taxi service. We'll be dropping off at.
Oh! Guess we didn't talk about that. Huh.
Probably
We're like,
a safe planet in Iota once you get to the other side.
Don't have a spot picked out yet. We also acquired, you'll be glad to hear, an armory.
Armory? What, for like guns and everything?
Mm-hmm.
More explosives?
Yes.
Well, I can't shoot worth shit, but the boys will probably appreciate that.
That is the goal. There are quite a bit of influential people at that party.
Well, yeah.
Disgusting, really.
Green's got a silver tongue, and Red can read people's minds, basically. That's a dynamic duo, if anything. Plus, I mean, you just tell rich people how awesome they think they are, and then they'll just do whatever you ask.
And they did. Hence the... It wasn't a scam. Well... Does it count if you're scamming wealthy people?
No.
It's going to a good cause.
I don't care if it was going to a bad cause. Still doesn't count.
What
That-
she wants in exchange is for us to deal with the church.
Ah. Church is bad for business.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I guess it's easier to pay off a politician than a church.
Well, yeah, mainly because politician understands that the galaxy runs on certain needs and wants, whereas the church believes that there's a will that leads us all in a certain direction. Don't tell Red I said that. He might be some type of way about it. But how about you? You seem kind of what's the term? Pissed off about the whole situation.
There's no world where I like working with people who live like that. But if it gets me what I want, then I will suck it up.
Listen, there's no way in hell I'd be able to do all the crazy things that apparently I did, like building an energy that is self-replicating without a whole bunch of rich folks thinking that it was going to make them even more rich and powerful. So I can't say I'm against them wholeheartedly without being a hypocrite when I know I'd take their money with the quickness if it got me closer to finding the knowledge that I wish.
That's
And
fair.
sometimes you gotta dance with the devil if you want some results.
I know that well enough, and I suppose I'm no better if I use Victor's money to do these things.
Yeah, see? You dance with the devil all the time. Alright, I'm gonna get us ready for the next gate. We heading to Iota, you said?
Yes.
Alright. I'll mess with the calibrations. I'll hit this ship with a little bit of breeze, you know, make it smell a little bit nicer if we can. Actually, are you listening up there? Talking to I forgot that
Sarah?
name.
Era.
Tara, thank you.
Yes, I am listening, Indigo. As
Tara,
always.
Thank you. Can you do us a favor and just, make sure, I don't know, how are the filters on our ship doing? The air breathable for, well,
Yes, the ship is fully repaired. You have done a wonderful job repairing it.
I am amazing. All right, I think we should be good to go. Head to the next gate.
I'm very pleased with your work.
Let's plot a
Thank-
course then.
And I'm going to just very quickly, I had to fit another camera on here, bring up the map.
I love this.
And you can see the Iota and the gate. It'll just take you another day to get there. But before that, Emma, it is your time.
right.
You got 30 seconds. What are you thinking?
Impressions of the crew. So as she's walking with Pink, with her little wardrobe trucked along behind her, her little mind's running through her impressions of everyone. I'm really disappointed I didn't think of the charity thing myself. I'll have to pick Green's brain about that later. And the references from, I think his name is Fred. Retro shit. Is that becoming fashionable? I'm not. Oh, at least the little octopus was really cute. I'll have to ask. Leon? Yes. Leon's person. I have to ask their name. And she does glance over at Pink. Their dress was really good from last night. I need to get something commissioned in that color. Oh, and then of course I can't forget the captain. What a lovely shade of blue. God, and I am going to find someone to make a little headdress. Maybe the next ball. Maybe the next ball we have everything in that color. Good. That's what I'll do.
Yay. Good
Well
job.
done.
Well done. Well done. Does anyone have any space buckies they need to stop at or a Target before you go straight to the gate? Yes, Pink.
Oh,
Me.
I yearn for space buckies.
What would you
I'm
like to do,
done for
Pink?
it. Oh, I want to go. So I think, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. We talked about before Pink doing shopping for the crew because it's difficult for the rest of y'all to walk around, but Pink can change her appearance a little bit.
It's
So
true.
I'm gonna go on a little shopping trip, get little gifties for the crew.
Oh, you're gonna get gifts. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So I just
guessing.
want to go
that-
shopping.
Okay. You can next time you stop to refuel, you're gonna do a little shopping.
While we are refueling, can I do a little gambling?
Oh,
Do you actually need to do a vice roll?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Vice
Oh,
roll.
do you have downtime
not have them?
activities left?
I don't
Do we?
think so.
I
Oh,
don't
no,
think
we
you all
don't.
have downtime activities currently.
We've-
Oh, I thought
It's
that's what you were
downtime
asking me
I wish
do.
to spend a credit for that, please.
Oh, you may.
Thank.
Yeah,
Pink, would
I'll
you
do
also
the same.
like to spend
I'm
a
very
credit
gambling.
for that?
I'll do the same.
Okay.
Oh, let's go gambling.
Go ahead and
Roll my
roll
luck.
that, friends.
And we still get the extra die from everything.
You get 2 extra dice still. Yes.
Oh hell yeah, brother!
And you can't overindulge.
We're wanted criminals.
Oh hell yeah, brother! That's
Yay.
A 4 and a 5.
baby.
That's mine.
Pretty good.
Okay,
desperately
so I get rid of
needed
the
that.
rest. I clear my stress then.
You do.
Nice.
Anyone
Did-
else?
Did I have downtimes?
Oh, you did not. I think you used yours, but what would you
Okay,
like
cool.
to do?
Well,
I would
Craig
just
wasn't
work
here.
on. Yeah, I wasn't there, but it's all good. But I
You
was
didn't
just gonna
really
work.
advance anything. While
No,
you
we
were
didn't
gone.
advance
Okay, cool.
anything. We didn't. There was no job last time.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I don't think I would have downtimes.
Okay.
I'm good.
Cool. Whoops, I'm losing some frames. Give me a second.
Beach episode. I was gonna work on T2. Gotta get T2 working.
I need my fancy T2. T2, but a gun.
It's mostly just like therapy sessions. T2's got this long couch that he lays on, and I just ask him how he feels about wanting to be a gun indoor.
How do you feel about becoming
How
a
do you feel
weapon?
about that?
The ultimate weapon.
He's becoming an ultimate weapon. Does anyone have anything before you get to the gate? Sorry, I was distracted by my Kojion for a moment, everyone.
That's acceptable.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, then it is time. Do you know what time it is, everyone?
Stop time?
Adventure time?
It's time for
Movie
the
time?
job. And because of the last time, you are automatically going to bypass the first objective, but we are still going to go to the engagement roll.
Oh, motherfucker.
Which I believe we are going with a social deception approach, yes?
For once, yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually.
So you are going to get not only plus 1d, but plus 2d because of Elaine's wonderful connections. I'm going to have to take one away, though, because the church is very powerful and knows that you're trying
What
to
the
escape.
fuck?
So it's going to be a 2d engagement roll.
Okay.
Does that sound good for everyone?
Yeah.
That is acceptable.
I'll live.
We'll allow it. We're all sweating, chat. If you're wondering.
We are sweating.
You want to rethink that living thing?
Wolf.
Come on.
Wolf.
Every
How
time.
do we always
Every
manage to be in a
time.
desperate position?
A
The only
3 and
other
a
time.
1.
The thing about us,
chat.
we're gonna be
A 3 and a
desperate.
1.
3 and a 1, chat.
love
yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I have been misspeaking the name. It is Ethene, not Elaine. I apologize. Thank you.
It's okay.
That's a slip of the tongue.
It's okay. Red had a hard time remembering too.
That's true.
Valid.
I think you said Athena a few times.
Yep.
It's okay. Athene, thank you. You pull up the ship into the line of vehicles waiting at the massive ring that is the Iota Gate. And there are many church cruisers with the blazing sun logo on the side. There's some regular remnants of Governor Malclay's ships that are here as well. Extremely tight security. Of course, Ethene, being prepared and connected, has her own set of false credentials that she presents as when they scan the ship. They are here for a business arrangement to have a meeting on the gate itself in one of the exterior buildings that has been built into it. They give you docking clearance to get onto the ship. Credentials all pass, and you are able to get onto the giant space station that is the gate itself, or that sort of is the gate. Imagine Halo, but not quite planet-sized, and buildings on the outside. Obviously, Ethene is going to be boarding the ship and presenting herself. Who else is going with her?
I'm happy.
Maybe
to go
Pink.
With her. Yeah.
I'll also go.
That's good.
Okay, the four of you. You are escorted down the hallway.
The three of us.
Four?
Three.
I heard the girlies plus Red.
No.
No,
I'm not.
Ethene
I'm
and
not
Red.
leaving my chair.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
in the chair.
Just in
Okay, so
case,
Red,
just in
Pink,
case.
and
Just in
Ethene.
case we need to bolt,
Mhm.
I'm not leaving the chair.
And Green and
Smart,
Indigo, you're
smart.
also staying on the ship.
Yes. Sadly. Oh,
Got it.
I'm on the guns.
You
I'm
could
ready.
leave if you
There
wanted
you
to. No
go.
one's
There you
keeping
go.
you
such a
on the
cool.
ship.
But then we're at the gate. I learned so much.
It's better to
stuff.
split the faces because
No,
currently we have 3 instead of
There
2.
are literally 2 well-known Magmians in this system.
Mhm.
That
and
is true. That is
Both
true.
both of them share the same
Quits.
face.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Don't worry, Red's got his sunglasses on.
Pink makes her hair black for this encounter.
Excellent. You are led down a hallway, and obviously the intention behind this job is to get the gate open again, which you all are not 100% sure how to do that. Obviously, you would have tried the fast way using your own jump drive. It didn't work. So the gate seems to be shut down completely, and you need to figure out how to turn it back on. You are being escorted down the hallway. There are guards everywhere. There's cameras all over the place. Some of these people look very tough and are giving you the stink eye. They lead you to an office room, and they say, wait, and they will be bringing your contact to see you. And then the door clicks shut behind you, and you find yourselves locked in a small but comfortable room with nice couches, a monitor that's playing HNN. You hear the droning voice of Stacy Weathers reporting remotely from some planet off in another sector that you don't recognize. There's a coffee table and a few refreshments available from a table, but you are currently locked in the room, not knowing how to reactivate the gate. What do you do?
When you say locked in a room,
Mm-hmm.
can you give a little more context around
The
that?
guards who are escorting you in, they bring you down the hallway. They go to where Ethene is going to be meeting with a business contact that has been set up to get in. And they ask you to wait there, and they lock the room behind as they go to fetch them.
Okay.
Are these normal precautions taken?
This
Or is
seems
this some
excessive.
sort of upped security?
This is
Oh,
up
okay.
security.
Is there any way to view, like, is there like a little window that you can see outside of the room? Do we see
Yes,
guards
there
posted
there
out
it is
there?
not it is comfortable. It's more like an office than a prison. So yes, you can look out of a window and you see that there are guards patrolling up and down the hallway, and you see one of them outside the door scrolling with his little tablet, and he's looking up records of wanted criminals in the sector.
From where she's standing, if she does a little peek,
Mm-hmm.
are any of the names on that list visible?
Yes. If you're asking, are any of your comrades in arms on there, they haven't gotten to him yet. But who knows? It's only a matter of time. I'm so glad you
Pink
were picking
also-
up what I was putting down. Thank you for that.
Pink also looks different from her wanted photo.
Oh yeah, I know you're doing fake mustaches, glasses. You know, you're in some disguises. You didn't just walk in as yourselves, obviously. So
Yep.
noted.
Turtleneck to hide the tattoos, long sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Frank, can I side dance and cloud the target's mind so
Through the
he-
door.
Yeah, I don't know. It just says you may
I
push
think
yourself
so.
to cloud a target's mind and sway them
Yeah.
in the face of contradictory evidence.
I would say, I'm just gonna read it and then make an interpretation. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would say
Pretty clutch.
you
of
need to be
soap.
able to communicate with them in some way, and it doesn't necessarily. They can hear you through the door, probably. So if you get
Okay.
their attention, I would say that you can do that.
Okay, can I Metal Gear Solid knock?
Yeah. You knock on the door. They hear. They look over their shoulder. Put the tablet down for a second. Look in. Need something?
Yeah, we're just waiting on the clearance. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. And we're going to go fetch the Mildred Potter you're waiting for.
Gotcha. Well, you can just go ahead and clear us. We're good to go.
Awesome. That sounds like risky but standard effect.
All right. Let me go ahead and push myself. That's a 6 success.
Success. It says, "Oh, I'm so sorry about that. You're right. I don't need to see your identification." And he unlocks the door, says, "Yes, I think Mildred was waiting on 6A."
Thank you. I very much appreciate that. And I shake his hand.
No problem, sir. Enjoy your stay on the gate. Look,
Yeah.
watch out for dangerous criminals. We're in unsafe times.
Hey, you know what? You do that yourself.
I will, thank you. And he goes back to scrolling through his tablet. And
Shall we?
Is
Sounds
that the
good.
reason you think for all of these extra precautions? Just a handful of criminals. She's saying this as they're walking, just kind of casually.
Well, Aram the Kind has ordered us to be a little bit more tactful in our arrests going forward. So we're being a little bit more proactive now.
I'm sorry. Did you not catch my name?
Looks panicked. Sounds like you were trying to intimidate this poor man.
Not necessarily as a mechanic, because they already got what they wanted.
Okay.
But just a little. Just
He's
to be
like,
a little
"Oh,
Little
sassy."
flair.
I am
Conversational,
I
not
am
mechanical.
so sorry, ma'am.
Red
Do you-
steps
do you-
forward. This is Ethene, the Ethene.
I am so sorry. I didn't know. If you'd like, I could go talk to my manager. I could maybe make an accommodation for you, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to upset you.
You should be thankful that my bodyguard here is much more patient than I am.
And I appreciate you, sir. It's very kind of you, ma'am, to show mercy. Please don't report me.
Hey, your secret's safe with us.
Pink will very politely, and she's holding a clipboard. She's dressed like an assistant. She's got like a pencil skirt and chunky heels and like little updo of her hair. We do have a schedule to keep, ma'am, if that's quite all right.
Absolutely. Time is of the essence, of course.
Do you need directions anywhere? I'm happy to direct you to where you would like to
Yes.
go.
Yes, please, if you would be so kind, so that I may guide my lady here.
I believe 6A is you can take the elevator and it's just a few floors down.
She types a little note on her pad while he's talking. She's doing it, but she's not really paying attention. She makes like a typo. She doesn't give a fuck. Thank you so much.
Are there any, just in case, are there any floors we should avoid? Restricted areas? We got to make sure we avoid those.
This sounds like consort or sway to me.
I'll sway.
I'm gonna say
will happily
this is
assist if he
this
needs
is
it.
controlled and standard effect since you have built rapport with this guard already, and he is very
We're
intimidated.
buds. We're buds. 6. Let's go.
Another one.
Another one.
Yes, I would avoid floor 12 or 11. Those are strictly military personnel. 1 and 2 floors up. Civilians will be subject to immediate arrest on those floors, so please don't go up.
Copy that.
Thank you
Makes
so
sense.
much.
Oh, and yes, thank you. You've earned 2 gambits already from this job. Thank you, chat, for reminding. So you're up to 5 gambits already.
Another one.
Do you radio into the comrades at arms once you step away from this guard to let them know what's going on?
In my little comm, because I'm the assistant, it probably makes sense for me to be on my little
On
comm.
your little earpiece?
We're on our way to the meeting room now. Everything is going well. And she
Damn.
closes the connection. She closes the connection so that there's no responses for the moment.
As they're walking, Ethene just kind of presses her hand to Pink's upper shoulder. She doesn't say anything, but she is visibly delighted. This is so much fucking fun. This is so much better than board meetings.
Love this.
I knew it. I had a feeling that that would be the reaction. Perfect.
Oh yeah, she's having a time. Get to be a baby criminal? Oh my god. Daddy would love this.
Babby's first heist.
Babby's first heist. Oh my god.
God.
I guess as we walk forward toward an elevator, right? Ethene is in front of us, and I'm next to Pink, kind of in file, and I'll kind of lean toward Pink. Tell Indigo floors 11 and 12.
I will get on my little comm and do as he instructs, and I'm being vague, but like not so vague that he won't know what I'm not talking about. Like in case this, like, these are encrypted channels, but
Yes, but
Just in
just in
case.
case. It's a
Yeah.
good precaution.
I'm not using anyone's code names. I'm not specifically addressing anyone. I'm just making brief statements and closing the connection.
Yeah, you could feel like the meeting's on the 11th and 12th floor or something like that. You get that message, Indigo.
Or it's too warm on the 11th and 12th
Ah,
floor.
there we go. That's
Ooh,
good.
that's
Temperature
good.
needs to be adjusted. Heading to floor 6. Right? 6 was the number?
Yes.
Yeah.
Copy that. We'll make the maintenance adjustments required. Thank you for your feedback.
So the 3 of you in the building, are you actually going to floor 6 or are you going to go to floor 11 and 12?
Man. We have to keep up appearances at first, right?
I'm just asking as the GM. I'm not telling you where to go. I'm asking the questions.
I think 6.
Ethene's the boss, but Pink is voting 6.
Ooh, Ethene's
she's
the
the
boss.
Say she's the boss, but she
Yeah,
hasn't
for our
ever been in a
cover.
heist or a infiltration mission.
She's
I'll-
happy to defer.
Yeah. Pink
Well-
will kind of lean over after conferring with Red to Ethene and say, "Ma'am, we should head to 6 right away, but perhaps we can make other stops along the way back."
Of course, we want to make decisions that are in the best interest of business at hand.
Very wise, madam. In case anybody's overhearing. And we'll head up to floor 6.
Wonderful. You head to the 6th floor. Security is a little bit lighter down here. You locate room 6A, and you see inside is a old acquaintance of yours. Let's see. What should this name of this person be?
Theodore.
No, James. James Burnside.
Oh,
Ooh, Burnside. Okay.
Burnside.
You knew him briefly, Ethene. Former high roller gambler who then used his money into creating his own series of entrepreneurships and businesses across the sector. Very diverse, still has a very high grasp in gambling, but also has branched out into things like pharmaceuticals, ship parts, and other industries.
dang.
Is this Ignite Recall Wyatt Earp or something?
And he smiles and says, "You know, I was really wondering why I was getting dragged up onto the ship. Please tell me you haven't involved me in anything dangerous, my dear."
No, why would I ever do that, James?
Well, is this an actual meeting we're having, or should I just go back to my ship and pretend that I didn't see you?
I need through the gate.
Well, you're going to need special access up to the top floors for that. I can't get you up there, but tight
You can point
security.
me in the direction of someone who can.
Well, I'm sure that I think the captains and above should have access to the floors with their security credentials. You can tell from the knots on their shoulders.
Oh, like a military captain?
Yeah. You know, you can maybe steal their credentials and get you in, or steal their uniforms.
Oh.
Can you invite one to this meeting?
He says, I don't know about all that. Could you invite them to this meeting? Look, I don't want any trouble. I came here. Seems like I'm in a bit over my head, so I'll just be going. I showed up, as asked for. Would you like to try to talk this person into putting themselves in harm's way by potentially setting up a guard?
Does that seem, from her limited knowledge of how heists and this sort of subterfuge works, does that seem like the most effective approach?
One of you could certainly lure a guard here, but he does not seem like he wants to do it.
Red will say, "You know what? You're right. I will handle the guard for the captain."
Beautiful. I'm going to make myself scarce. And Ethene, we're still on for the charity benefit dinner next month.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it.
Wonderful. I'll leave a nice review for you.
Oh, that's so kind. You didn't have to, but I appreciate that you will.
And he takes your hand, gives you a kiss on the back of your hand, straightens out his lapels, buttons his suit, nods to Pink and Red, and walks out.
Nice not seeing you.
I'll have to make sure to get him tickets to that exclusive theater showing that he's been interested in, so he doesn't run his mouth. That's easy enough. Old boyfriend in the
idea.
cast.
Helpful.
I like user connections. All right, let me
Of
go
course.
fetch a captain. Pink, you ready to do a little dosing?
Oh, of course. And she'll like very slightly like open her blazer a little bit, and you see she's got inside pockets.
All right, Red.
Oh.
Are there guards outside?
There are guards in this area, less than the floors that you came from, but yes, there are guards. Are you asking
More
specifically if
importantly-
there's the captains around?
Yeah, are there captains around as well? Just
And
kinda get
what were you
a
gonna say,
full-
Mandy?
I was gonna say, more importantly, this room that we're currently in, this meeting room that we've been given,
Mm-hmm.
that we're allowed to use, is there a camera in here?
Ooh, let's fortune roll.
That's a good question.
Any camera, listening devices, big windows
Let's
that
go,
can't be
it's a
trusted.
6.
Let's go.
No, there are not. That was the only outcome in which there would be no camera in this room.
Bless.
Hey. So
Uh,
no camera, recording devices. Is
I
there
didn't
a
say all
window in
that.
this
You
room?
asked no cameras.
Oh.
There is a window that leads out into the room, but there are blinds that you can use to shut from the outside, you know, like a privacy screen kind of.
Yeah, I'll kind of like, I'll look to Ethene and Red and say, well, I suppose we should get started if we can get seated. And she'll walk over to the window after
Ethene
setting
will-
her pad down on the table.
Go through the motions of preparing to start a meeting, and like if she's got any sort of briefcase or papers or
Yeah.
anything on her that would lend to that deception, she's gonna
Absolutely.
set them all out.
Yeah, because she's like tapping her ear while she says that, and then she goes to close the blind
Yep.
so that
Also-
the noises are heard, if nothing else.
Should have clarified this, but I'm assuming to avoid the suspicion to get where you are that each of you had light loads or normal loads so that not to arouse
yeah.
suspicion.
Yeah.
Light load
Okay.
only.
The others, you
Skip
can
light.
decide your loads. You can do heavy or normal. But yes, you are able to have briefcase, papers, pens, you know, maybe a few presentations that you had prepared for this fake meeting.
Did they pat us down?
They did not pat you down.
Okay, good to know.
Athene did a very good job of getting you all in here. You have gotten past security with whatever armaments you brought. She has definitely held up her end of the bargain.
While y'all are getting set up, I'll go fetch a captain, make sure we're all squared away there.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Red will head outside, and the first guard he sees, a captain's being requested for this meeting, just to make sure everything's on the up and up. Everyone's aware of everything.
Says, really? I didn't have that on my my ledger, but sounds like sway. Or
Yeah,
you
I
can
just
use
work
your
here.
side dancing if you would like.
Let's side dance. It's fun.
And I believe
Do a
if
little
you want,
dancing.
there's 5 gambits, so you could
Fuck
use
it,
your
side dancing.
gambit to eat the stress cost if everyone
True,
is
yeah.
okay with that.
Oh yeah, he's literally gotten all the
Yeah.
gambits.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I will go ahead.
So in
and
that
do
case, it's going to be controlled and standard.
So we're using how many gambits?
just one.
Okay, one. I'm crossing it off. My little tracker.
Controlled standard. Roll it. That's 4s.
Partial success is going to work. It says, oh, you're right. I do think I remember something about that. I don't know why I didn't write it down. That's my fault.
That's okay. So there's a lot going on.
Yes, I'll I'll go get Captain Marshall.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We'll just be right inside.
And I'm going to start a mystery clock.
Ooh. I think once Red comes back into the room, he'll notice that she's like, so Frank, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm imagining there's a door that leads in, and there's like, usually in these office rooms, there's like a very slight, small hallway into the door, and then there's the room itself.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Pink is leaning up against the wall at the end of that little
Got it.
liminal space between the door and the room,
I
so
get
that
you.
she can't be seen when the door opens.
Yeah, and then you've closed the blinds. Like on the other side of that, there would be like a pane of glass window. Yeah, exactly. That you've shut. Okay.
I'm doing spy things, Frank.
I know. I'm proud of you all. This is the longest we've gone without Metal
I'm
Gear
very
Solid
proud of us.
exclamation point coming over your head. I hope you all in the ship are enjoying the quiet. Eyes emoji.
Oh, yeah, what's
too
everybody
quiet.
doing? Yeah,
They're all
let's,
dead.
Shit.
let's
They're all dead.
cut over
Yeah,
to
let's
the
cut
I
to
was
the-
say, can we cut back? What are you all
Yeah,
doing
please.
on the ship while this infiltration has been going?
So is the whole planet water, or is it just this part with the big ass shark attacking people?
As far as I know, most of the planet is water, but it's like not quite 50-50. This is like the beach where it's happening, but like the rest of the movie, it takes place on the water. Cause how's the shark gonna get on land? You know?
Okay, yeah, but like they got that sandy area. I'm just making sure. Like, did the shark start all this, or like did they? Because the mayor seems like the dumbest person on earth. I don't understand why
Well, no,
anybody would listen to him.
Well, no, he is, but I think it's just another one of those like. The guy with money wants to make money, so he does whatever he can to ensure money is being made. It's just the shark. Like the shark, it just showed up, right? It showed up, happened to be hungry. Like you can't fault it for that, right?
Green,
Typical rich
is
people.
the shark metaphorical?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. You know, it could be it could be a metaphor. You know, like Red's been telling me that like film was used to drive metaphors home, and like he showed me a whole bunch of these ones. Like they hadn't invented color yet, I don't think. So like there's so much metaphor in that old stuff. It gets so weird and shit. But you could say this is a metaphor.
I feel
What?
like
Well, so far the only people who've died are rich. I think we could start there.
We're the shark.
We are the shark.
we're the
Maybe we hang on. I got an idea. And he goes into his backpack and he starts pulling out cans of spray paints. I got a thought. Consider a prism shark.
Oh, like a holographic shark.
Yeah.
Is that our symbol?
Well, we are prism. We got like prisms we put up everywhere. I've been tagging stuff. I tagged the bathroom of that space bucky's pretty good. And let me tell you, every single chip, not at this past casino, a couple casinos ago, I tagged them all. They can't use them anymore, which is probably a bad thing for business, but they know.
Well, I mean, Pink did tell me that level 11 and 12 might have some interesting things you might want to tag up if we get the chance.
Hell yeah. Why am I in here again?
I don't know. That's why we
shit.
put this movie on.
Ah, that's fair.
Me and the captain are kind of easy to, point out.
Indigo,
if
as you
anyone
are
wanted
on
to.
the police band, so to speak, you hear, could I get Captain Marshall to 6A, please? Captain Marshall to 6A. Thank you.
Oh.
Sounds like they got a big wig heading to the level that they're going to. That might be some fun.
Intentionally or what?
Pink will message at that moment.
Indigo, we're
Pause the
having
movie. Pause the
somebody-
movie. This part looks exciting. Yeah, Pink. What's up?
We're having somebody come in. Nothing to be worried about. Everything's under control.
All right. Is there anything you need me to do?
Not quite yet. I'll let you know.
Okay. Well,
If
good
you
news
wanted,
is
you could,
they're not
tr-
dead.
Oh, they're not dead. Oh, thank fuck.
If you wanted to, you could try to figure out some information about floors 11 and 12 while they're
you get to do
doing
some
that.
hacking.
Yeah, I guess yeah. As they turn the movie back on, he'll just pop his little arm laptop thing out and just start hacking. No, it's fine. You keep playing it. I can
Oh,
I can
alright, alright.
multitask. I can
It's gonna
multitask.
be a
Where did-
controlled and standard effect.
How does Red have an entire shelf of shark movies?
Why
It's
are there
nothing but
that many?
I'm
Hang
gonna
on.
push myself.
Why is he
Okay.
saying there's only 4? This one says Jaws 5.
Success.
Excellent. You are able to get a complete layout and schematic of the 11th and 12th floors that seems to be not only a military section of here, but it also seems to be a storage of some artifacts and where there is a lot of research on the gate itself. There also seems to be exobytes of data on artifacts and the precursors themselves that are being held in those rooms.
Green. Pause movie. Pause movie.
Oh, yeah, hang on.
Pause movie.
And we get a gambit.
Oh,
And you get a gambit.
what we got?
You want to be the best son ever?
I thought I already was.
And he just shows him all the loot that he's found in those 2 levels.
yeah, yo. So how stealthy you want me to do this?
I guess we should probably check with the captain, see if this is, we have very, very high priority stuff going on right now. So, I mean, a
Captain?
little detour wouldn't hurt.
Meanwhile, Red, Captain Marshall comes down the hallway, has a sidearm, dad hat on, has the knots on the shoulder, and like many people, has like a tablet strapped to his arm. Says,
What does he look like? Like, what is his features?
so he has on a pair of squared glasses that he's wearing, a thin goatee, not super muscular, looks a little bit more like a paper pusher, but he's got the look of an educated man.
Gotcha.
How can I help you, soldier?
Yeah, sorry, my boss, Ethene, he was just requesting you to sit in on this meeting just to make sure everything was all squared away security-wise and all that. If you don't mind, just heading inside with me.
He walks with you, being a little confused, says, I don't remember hearing anything about a meeting, but he walks directly into the room. Pink, I am assuming that you are going to do your old trick of injection to the neck as he walks by.
Yes. So I'm gonna wait till he steps into the threshold and sees Ethene like sitting at the table.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use a syringe to.
So yeah, I'm
my
gonna
little
say
knockout concoction.
could be either Skulk or Doctor.
Oh, I'm
makes
using
sense.
Doctor.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that would be it's gonna be controlled because you have set this up very, very well, and standard effect.
Excellent.
Feel free to push yourself if you want.
I am planning on doing that, so I will be.
Or,
pushing
sorry,
myself.
use a gambit. Sorry.
Either
I will,
way.
yeah, I'll use a gambit.
We've got
That's a
5
good point.
gambits right now, so down
I don't
to
want. I
4.
won't want poor Holly to have a heart attack. I'll use a gambit. Love you, Holly.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, she might want us to have heart attacks.
Yeah,
That's
right.
true.
Which gives us 4D. So
Okay.
let's go. That would be a success.
Yes, you see, recognize, says, excuse me, miss, and then needle straight to the neck. He doesn't even get to gasp out before he drops and goes limp into
I'll
your
catch him.
arms.
Oh, I think Pink catches him.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yep. She's strong enough. She could catch the man. He is not that big anyway. So she'll catch him and very gently puts him into a chair.
Yeah. To save you time, when you rifle through his pockets and you are able to get his security credentials, a little badge with a scanner on it, and then he has a side blaster and a side knife. And then
I basically want to take everything he has. We want his stuff, right? Like, we want his communicator, we want the pad on his arm, etc.
yes, you do also get his encrypted
Keycard.
communicator and key
Will
card.
his clothes fit Red?
Ooh, let's fortune roll this. Because, yeah, Red is not a super huge build either. So let's, any success on 2D.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
That's a
It's
2 and a 3, chat. That's not a
It's
success.
a little tight. You could make it work, but it might not. He's a little bit of a small guy. Might fit Pink or Ethene.
Yeah. Well, this is a little tighter. than
But
I
you,
thought it
you
was
could
gonna
make
be.
it work. It just might be a little suspicious if someone, gets caught off. You can physically wear it.
Okay.
But
Is
it
there
doesn't look like.
anything-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Is there anything Athene can do with her knowledge of fashion
Ooh.
to help this sit any better?
You could maybe turn the pants into capris, though that would be odd for a military installation.
Yo.
You might be able to do that. And you could maybe like cut the sleeves off and make it look like, it's like a vest for the shirt instead. Again, might be weird, but stranger choices have been made with garb. I don't know, Craig. I need you to help me out. Anyone ever desecrated
Out of
a
regs.
military-
Everything you just said is out of regs and would
Yeah.
be immediately called out.
Completely out of
especially on an
regulation,
officer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh.
If you want that opinion.
No, I do want
No,
that
it's good.
opinion.
So if she
Does one of
needs to
us?
make the clothes not quite so long, can she like slip a bobby pin out of her hair? And if she needs to effectively hem the length of the pants, can very carefully turn it under and bobby pin it on the inside of the leg.
You can do a quick
Super
hem job,
crisp.
sure.
Yeah, so maybe that won't be as noticed.
Let's see. This is I'm
If
gonna
that's
say
helpful.
It's a fashion roll.
this is gonna be rig, I think.
That makes sense.
All right, and I just click it.
Yeah, so this is gonna be controlled and standard. So yeah, you just click rig
If you want to use a gambit or push yourself, also don't forget
to
that.
get
as
more
well.
dice.
Add a
I don't know what
modifier.
your rig rating is.
1.
That's better than
Okay.
0.
Yeah. Hey, it's a
Oh!
success.
Let's
Give
go.
it up.
Let's
You-
go, Athene.
You get out the needle
I
and
didn't know we
thread.
had Enid with us.
You get out the needle and thread, and then you just start doing it. And Red, this is now has fixed it. It fits you now.
Wow. I'm impressed. Thank you.
Over the
You're
comms,
welcome.
Pink would hear, all right, we seem to have gotten 11 and 12 set up with wonderful, wonderful temperatures. You may want to check out those rooms during your visit.
Excellent. You can send that information to my pad. The
Fantastic.
channel we specified. Also, I have a present for you when we get back.
Outstanding. If you would like to finish one of our surveys with a moment of your time, we would really appreciate with 1 through 5, 5 being the best, and he just keeps yammering on like it's one of those surveys.
She boops the little numbers on the pad just to fit with the bit, and then cuts the connection.
God.
And through his communicator, you hear a few different encrypted messages, just kind of general operations officer chat or command chat, as it were, that you weren't getting, that Indigo was not getting through his open channel. So
Question.
it seems like you now have access to an encrypted officer's line. Yes.
Is there anything I can do from where I am to give Indigo access to this channel?
There is. That would
like-
probably be a hack or rig in order to set this up, to loop it
Okay.
into the network.
I would like to do that. I'm going to use I'm not a doctor. I'm a doctor, not a ...
Yes.
I'm going to push myself to use my doctor rating for this as a hack roll.
Yeah, and I think when you were out in the field one time, you were trying to fix someone up, and you saw an engineer have to fix something up like this once. Comes to you. I'm going to say that this is risky because what you're doing could be noticed if it's not done well, but standard effect.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. Actually, should I use the gambit too, guys?
We just got one back, so sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
go
did
for it.
just get one back to 5 again. Funny how that happens.
We did. Okay. Oh no, it's still a fail, even with all the strength.
Oh, so 4 dice rolled, all fails. That's
Ooh,
tough.
3, 1, 2, 3. Oh.
I'm gonna tell you the
Pair up to
consequence, and then you
Despacito.
can tell me. Nice.
Oh no.
You can tell me if you would like to resist this consequence.
Oh no. Okay.
All of a sudden, as you're trying to switch this over and you're letting Indigo, I'm gonna, or you don't say this, but basically the code version of it, I'm gonna patch you into a secure line. All of a sudden, enormous static comes on every speaker in the station and puts everyone on high alert. Would you like to resist that?
Yes.
So that's going to be resistance using resolve. Wait, no, insight.
What?
Resistance using insight.
Okay. I haven't resisted in a while, and I'm brain dead currently.
Just click
so I
insight.
just click insight.
Yeah.
Okay. 4.
Okay, so yes, you will take 2 stress.
Okay.
Instead, there is a huge burst, and you are not able to. There's some sparks that come from the communicator, and it doesn't go completely dead, but now it's a lot less clear when messages are coming in and out.
Okay.
And you hear someone say over the communicator, "Marshall, everything okay with that?"
Holds up communicator to Red.
Red will try to mimic his voice as best he can. What would a captain say? Is all clear?
Just give me, ooh, that's a short message. Give me, it sounds like sway, but controlled and standard. Very nice, concise message.
It's all gonna come crashing down. Yep.
No!
I knew it. I could just
No!
tell we'd gone quiet for too long.
Oh no.
The dice are
We rolled
like,
too many 6s up
The
front.
dice
dice are like,
getting
this
us
game's
now.
too chill.
Law of
This
averages.
has been too chill and smooth.
Law of
Yeah,
averages.
I
you're
must suffer.
you're Han Solo in the Death Star right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How
Oh,
are
no!
you?
Uh-oh.
Situation's normal. Everything's fine. We're all fine here now. So you're like, yeah, all clear. And someone's like, Marshall, are you stoned?
Maybe.
Why would
Everything
you even
okay
ask
over
that?
at 6A?
Can Ethene interject
You
and
would you
sidle over?
yeah, what would you like to say?
I'm
As-
sorry. We're in a bit of important negotiations right now. Can you check back in like 5 minutes?
I say that sounds like either command or sway.
I got the same amount of points for both.
So command is like you're trying to intimidate someone, and sway you're trying to sweet talk someone. Which one are you trying to do? Mostly flavor, since the mechanics will be the same.
Yeah, I feel like it would be command
Okay.
because they can pull up the roster of who's in that room right now
Mm-hmm.
and
So-
have her name be on that paper.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say, because of the cascading failures, this is going to be risky, but it's going to be great effect.
Don't
Let's go,
call,
boss bitch energy!
Don't call my crew a cascading failure. Okay, we are doing just fine.
Yeah,
We're okay.
that's too big. Come on.
We are doing amazing, as usual.
We're professionals.
We are professional.
Truly.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Partial
4.
success. Okay. Say, fine, but in 5 minutes, this is check in, or we'll send a pair around.
If you must.
Y'all have 5
makes-
minutes.
All
She
right,
makes
let's get moving.
panicked eyes at
Get the
Pink.
fuck out of here!
Yeah, let's get moving to the 11th floor.
What do you do with the body?
He's not dead.
Okay, sorry, he's not
So-
dead.
He's still
What do
a
you-
little body.
What do you do with the unconscious human?
How do we? Is he like asleep? How do we fix this?
Like anesthesia, sleep, yeah.
Yeah, it's a medically induced nap.
Smelling salts then? Isn't that what people usually do with
No,
this?
we just leave him here to wake up on his own.
That
Well,
was
don't we
the
need like a
plan.
good excuse or something?
We're just gonna
Oh.
hide him.
You know what? That's such a good point.
I was smart enough not to like face him when he came in, so he doesn't see my face, but my name is still on this piece of paper, right? And if we won our very beneficial mutual arrangement to still be a thing, I can't necessarily be implicated in any of this.
So, Frank, above table,
Uh-huh.
the captain didn't see me because I jumped him. There
The
was no
captain has
scuffle.
only
I
seen
just,
red.
I just
Okay.
boop, and that was it.
Well, oh no, the captain saw Ethene, but did not see you.
Oh,
So
yeah, and
saw
her
red and
name's on
Ethene,
the
but not
stuff.
pink.
Okay.
But he also didn't see how he went under, so who knows? Maybe he won't remember, maybe he will. Maybe it'll be a fortune roll. Maybe he'll get
So,
I mean-
lucky.
put some lipstick on his cheek or something.
Oh.
Maybe not. If he's groggy, it's possible we might think he passed out, and we could act as though, oh my goodness, you just fell down, and we've been trying to wake you up. Are you all right?
And I put on your clothes and we adjusted them.
I'll put them back on him.
Well, don't you
Oh,
need
yeah.
the clothes to get to the 11th floor?
Oh, do we
Yeah.
not want to wake
Oh,
him up
God.
then?
I don't think we should wake him up, guys.
Okay, all right.
I think we should
So-
hide him and just get moving. Athene, I'm sorry,
Okay.
I don't know.
No,
We'll
it's
stick him in
fine.
a closet.
I have really good lawyers.
Perfect.
Worst case scenario,
Again,
I can
I-
always make this out to be like a kidnapping.
Yeah. Whatever works for you.
So,
Y'all are already very much criminals anyways. An extra rap should be.
in this room, there is a trash can. You might be able to fit him in uncomfortably. Or you could hide him in the corner next to one of the couches. Not very well hidden, but, you know, those are the two places that you see to hide a human in.
Okay, so there's no like closet or cabinet or anything
No,
like that.
there are closets in the
Space.
hallway, but then you'll have to transport him out of the room
Let your
first.
solid drag his body.
You could do
Let's,
that. They'd have to time it very well.
Let's. I'll just put him in the garbage. Come on, Pink.
Okay.
Wait,
No,
like
how-
the garbage?
There's nothing in here. It's
Craig,
never
you have
know.
something to say? You look like you have a suggestion.
No, I
I'm
was just
sorry.
saying 5 minutes.
Yes,
yeah,
I am.
we gotta.
Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna make an executive decision.
Uh huh.
I am going to stage him near the couch.
Mm-hmm.
And put a little glass of water next to him.
Okay.
And then make it seem like he like, I don't know, fainted or did something weird.
You fainted
He
/
just
did
got a
something
little
weird.
sick.
Okay.
I know, but again, he's naked.
Do a little lipstick smooch on the cheek.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Make it seem a little.
Okay.
Yep.
So you go, you give him a little mwah on the
Yep.
cheek, leave some lipstick. All right. And you skedaddle to the elevator.
Yep.
Mhm.
Walking confidently, no headband.
Meanwhile, on the ship, would you like to try to contribute and help with them? You have heard the small bursts of static, and then you didn't hear anything on the open channel yet, but you know that things didn't go super smoothly because you did not get patched into the officers chat.
Well, I was supposed to get some tea, but
Nothing yet.
nothing. Yeah, I get a little static pop.
Hmm.
They're probably all
Um,
dead.
I have a thought. Frank, are there other ships parked around us?
Ooh, let's fortune roll.
You know, like waiting for the gate or people who. Surely we're not the only people.
There's a few ships parked at the gate, actually. It doesn't look like the gate supports that many ships normally, but yeah, there's 3 other ships that are docked here in addition to you.
Are there any ships? If we could look at them, are there any that have guns on them?
Might be picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
No, the closest thing is there is one of them that's equipped with a harpoon.
Perfect. She will kind of look outside of the little window, then back to Indigo and Green. What if we give them a distraction? Can you get into the systems of that ship?
Well, I'll probably the closer the better. So I'll probably have to do a little spacewalk.
Okay, I can get us closer if we need, but if you can set off their harpoons.
So there's two ways you could get onto the ship. You could spacewalk to get to the ship, or you could walk into the station and then onto their ship. Either way works.
How busy is this docking bay?
Fairly busy,
Ooh.
mostly with security, not with civilians. But, you know, they may not know whose ship is whose.
Yeah.
Want to take a little walk?
Why not?
Yeah. Hang on, I'll pause the movie. How'd they lose a 3-man and ship advantage?
Listen, at this point, I'm just assuming the Sharks just gonna take the dub. I don't know why they have sequels to this. All right, let's get this going. Ugh.
So you're going
They
through
have
the
sequels
station.
because the Shark wins, duh.
Yes. You're saying that there's not that much security? Which would be more discreet is my question. A space
Spacewalking
or-
is more discreet, but
Do
it
the
will
spacewalk, then.
not give you direct access to any control panels. You'll still have to,
Heck in.
yeah, you'll have to hack in. It'll be a little bit harder because you won't have direct access to the computer systems. It's going to be a more difficult thing to do, but still possible.
Okay.
I was assuming that is what you would do, is hack in.
Yeah, that's my plan to hack in and then
Okay.
have their harpoons go off.
So you're gonna go out through the top, through one of your docks in a spacesuit, and you're gonna float over to the other ship. No rolls. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say now, Green in his spacesuit and everything is time goes. Green, I'm gonna.
Yep.
All right, this cable. I'm gonna give it a little tug if I need you to pull me back.
Gotcha.
If Blue starts this ship and I'm not attached, just snap the rope. I'll figure it out later.
That seems a little brutal. Are you sure you don't want me to do this for you?
Nah, I'll be fine.
Come on. Oh.
There he goes!
Hey,
And,
Tara.
Yes, Green.
I really want to explore why my plan wasn't used. I don't need a suit, and a fire extinguisher will just propel me through the fucking vacuum if I just go, pss, 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 right? Like, come on. Why do I need a cable?
Green, I believe it's because he's going to be the one hacking into the system.
Fair enough.
I just work here. I don't ask questions.
I know, and you're doing great, sis. He pats the top of the ship.
Indigo, I just need a skulk to see how conspicuous you are being in this spacewalk, and maybe see if anyone notices a man spacewalking at the dock of a space station. And that's going to be risky and standard.
Oof, I have no skulk. So
Well,
what we're
we
gonna
have
do
5
is-
gambits if you would like to use one of them.
May I use 2, team?
I don't think you can use 2 gambits
can't
for a
use 2?
single
I don't
roll.
think
Can
You
I
can
push
use
myself
one.
and use a
You
gambit?
can, yeah.
Yes,
you can do that, yes.
Okay. Then we'll do that. Because I have nothing in skulk. And you said this is
Risky and standard.
risky and standard. You got it. So for a whopping 2 die, partial success.
Excellent. The mystery clock has ticked. You get over to the ship and you get access. You look around. Doesn't seem like anyone outside has noticed you. But you are on the ship. You were looking for a control panel. You go to the airlock and you see that there is a control panel where you can access. What are you
Okay.
trying to do to this ship, Indigo?
I am trying to set the harpoons so that they will fire off either into another ship and or into the station itself,
Wonderful.
causing issues.
What's your
for them.
preference on those 2 options?
I think it would cause more of a ruckus if 2 ships are in a road rage-esque I was parked here, you hit me, I need your insurance now type deal than actually just and then that pulls the
6 pulse and security away.
yes.
Wonderful.
Exactly.
So for this hack, it is going to be controlled and great effect because you are hacking a normal civvy ship and you have a fine hacking kit.
Fantastic. Okay. I'll just roll this flat. Ugh. I'm always terrified to roll flat. Success!
It's a success. Excellent.
Gambit up.
You do this and you hack and the harpoons go off and go into ships on either side of you. But as you do this, you look through the window of the airlock and you see a guy looking at a magazine with his feet kicked up and looks to the side and looks out the window and sees you. And right then...
Oh, with a 6!
No. The hack worked. This is from your skulk roll.
Oh, that's right, my shitty skulk.
And you simultaneously hear an alarm. And you hear over your communicator under the open channels, I need a shift commander to 6A, and I need a team to the docks. We've got multiple hull breaches on some docked ships. And we will be back after a quick 10-minute break, everyone, as stuff is starting to get kicked into high gear. I hope you're enjoying the first half. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second part of our episode. I'm dropping frames again, so I'm going to fix that really quick. I need to get a better computer is what it's coming down to. Computer is old. Thank you for joining us. If you are lost and you just stumbled in here accidentally and you don't know what's going on, great, welcome. Please follow the stream. And then in order so you can figure out what is going on, you can head to our YouTube, youtube.com/MagiRPG. We play lots of RPGs, including Scum and Villainy, which is this one. And we have Ancestral Blood, a very, very, very special PAX Unplugged live recorded episode of Ancestral Blood. Love doing those. That is going to be on Friday with a number of wonderful special guests and some of the people that you see here. And that's going to be awesome on Friday at 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. And also you can catch this show every Tuesday at 6 p.m./9 Eastern. Please join our Discord if you like what is going on, discord.gg/MagiRPG. You can find out all the things, see us be ridiculous and wonderful and theorize about, is Diana, an Urtbot, or is she a human, or is she the source, part 2? And who among the friend groups of the party will betray them, and when, and why, and for how much money. And you can theorize about all of that in our channels on the Discord, and it'll be great. And lastly, if you would like to help the crew out of the mess that they're about to find themselves in, you can leave us a tip that goes towards the production costs and everything that we do on the channel using !Ignite tips, and also you can see them scrolling on the bottom underneath Emalynde. And yeah. Y'all ready to get into some trouble?
I think you forgot something.
What did I forget?
I think there's a
have a
game
show on
that,
Wednesday.
that you're in. You
Oh
and
my
Mom.
God.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did forget the show that I'm in. I don't know if I have the graphic ready. I don't.
It's
Okay.
Yeah. It's there though.
Yeah,
Hype
if you
yourself
join our Discord, you'll see it. We have a very special one-shot, literally tomorrow, taking place in Craiggumz The Weird Universe, called Something Weird Is Out There. It is starring your boy Big, Emalynde, JT Cunning, who is GMing his first game ever, myself, and oh my God, there's one more cast member that I cannot remember. Sydney. Thank you. First appearance on the channel, I believe. and that will be a lot of fun. I am playing a character type I don't usually play. Don't know if I've actually ever played. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. But
It's
we're
not a
going to be
monk?
playing in Monster of the Week. It is not a monk. It is not a monk. Monk
Frank loves
adjacent.
monks.
I do
Yeah,
love
Oh,
monks.
it's,
Frank loves
it's
monk.
still monk adjacent.
Kind of. You'll see. You'll see. Craig, I'm assuming
Tomorrow.
you have been read into this.
Oh yes, I've been consulted, if you will.
Yeah.
About
So you
your
know all
adventure.
about this. So you know what
Just
I'm
a little
doing.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna. Be
That is
amazing.
tomorrow, Wednesday, for anyone watching this, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. That's everything. Right? Yeah? Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into some chaos.
What we were so sneaky.
Nothing went wrong.
Except everything.
What is this music? Okay.
You have
Fuck.
harpoons go into the ships beside you, and you see a group of military personnel rush into the dock and start calming civilians down and go searching.
Oh, thank God it's not us.
I tug on the rope.
I pull him back in. Hey, Indigo, I got an idea.
I'm listening.
Could you, do we have the possibility to send messages encrypted to make it think that we're not here?
What, like the ship's not here?
No, the message is coming from a place that's not here.
I mean, it's plausible. I don't know where you're going with it, but it's a thing we
You
can
want
do.
to
Yes.
spoof a location.
I'm gonna
VPN, baby.
make him believe that we are, in fact, where we are not.
Okay, one sec. I'm still floating over.
Yeah, no worries.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
you all get into the elevator, going up to the 11th floor. One of you has a guard uniform. The others do not. I hope you've
Captain
been...
uniform.
Captain, thank you. I hope you've been thinking about your story. And you hear footsteps of people running outside the elevator as the doors close, heading over to 6A as you are on your way up to floor 11. You look up, you see cameras looking at you at the elevator. What are you saying or thinking as you're going up to the 11th floor?
It's gotta exude confidence, like we know what we're doing. This is also, are these guards from the church? Like, are these affiliated with the church?
Most of them, yes, not all of them.
Who's the main church lady again?
That would be Alana.
Alana. Got it.
And there was a person named Aram the Kind earlier.
Ram the Kind, yes.
And you also
We
know there
Ram
was
the
someone
Kind.
named Diana.
And Diana was the one that we fought, right?
Yes.
Maybe. Diana.
Yes.
Got it. Copy. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna pretend that y'all are here to consult, and I'm taking you around. Yeah, we'll have to wing it.
You can always, cite the Amari Foundation as having donated heavily to the church, and one of the requests contingent on this donation was getting a look at the facilities. It might be easy enough to get us through whatever we need to.
You're brilliant. Truly.
I try.
All right, we can do this. Act confident. Act like we've been here before. We'll be fine.
Of course.
The doors open, and you see ding, and you look like you are in it's huge computer consoles stretching wall to wall. You're in a room that looks like it's, a few hundred square feet. There are huge servers in one area, and there are artifacts in other areas. You see both people in military uniforms similar to yours, and you see people not with captain knots, but with higher military rank knots, maybe admirals, commodores, etc. And you also see people in lab coats, people with masks on that look like they've been handling special contraband. And one of the guard looks over to you and says, "ID, please."
I'll hand it over.
And he's going to say, "What's your name?"
Captain Marshall.
He says, "You're not Captain Marshall."
As soon as he says that, I'm gonna side dance.
And what do you...
Check
There's
again.
two
I
individuals,
am-
so you're going to try to affect both of them?
Yes, I will. I'll take the extra stress.
So this is going to be risky and limited effect because they know Captain Marshall and you are not him. So you can try to convince them. It's going to be difficult.
Risky and limited. Okay. I will. Let me gambit it up. If y'all don't mind.
No, not at all.
Sure, take a gambit.
Yeah,
I
go
will
ahead.
Check it
Use
off.
it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Triple sixes.
Oh my god.
let's
Oh
fucking
my
go.
goodness.
Satan is in the
Holy
building.
shit.
Let's
Ah,
go.
hail.
Hail
Ow.
Satan.
Oh my god. Hey, I just do a little, pray up.
I think the other way. I think it's the other way now.
That's crazy. And he's like, "Marshall? What happened to you?"
Had a little work done. But, yeah. Anyways, I got to show around some personal friends of around the kind.
Yeah, that is really important. And wait, is that the Ethene?
The one and only.
Holy shit. I'm a huge fan of yours. Can I get your autograph?
What do you want me to sign?
Can you sign the picture of my baby girl? And he holds up a photo of like a 2-year-old baby.
Can she sign it on the back and not mar the picture of his child?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
So
See,
she just holds out her hand for a pen or any writing implement, really.
Yeah, he goes into the pocket and hands it to you.
She turns the photo over so the photo portion is facing her palm, and does a very quick like her business signature on the back of the image.
Wonderful.
And then between two fingers, hands it back along with the pen.
Thank you so much. She's gonna
You're so welcome.
She's gonna love you when she's older. And we will
love
cut
good role
back.
models.
Indigo, the person in the ship that sees you, falls back off of his chair and runs somewhere into the ship interior.
He's just running, but he's in space, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're space swimming back. You get into your ship. Security starts mobbing, and you see they're going door to door, hitting the call buttons on ships. It's only a matter of time before they get to yours. They look like they're inspecting ships. Some of the other ships, for the leftover personnel that are on the ships, are like, you can see like through the windows of the cockpits, people are starting to look around like, is that a harpoon that just breached my ship? And they're like tied together. What do you all do?
I was never here. He just runs into the
You go
engine
back
bay.
into the ship.
They haven't shot our ship yet. That's a good sign.
Well, there's still time. You might have to be the one that talks to them once they ask us questions.
Don't worry. I'll be the guy that talks. That's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
You
You're
might.
going to have to be.
I know, but I have an idea. I have a backup plan in case that goes south.
The
Would you
armor?
like to tell me what it is?
Okay, well, if you can make it sound like a message is projected not from here, like a ship, I don't know, maybe as far away as, let's say, I don't know, Warren, I can claim to be a guy who spotted the fire drake going the opposite direction.
That is possible, extremely difficult to spoof it from that far away.
Well,
But
I don't want to sound like the ship's actually that far, just that
Yeah.
the message comes from far enough away that I could have been racing from there to this outpost.
No, I got you. I'm gonna say that is possible, but that would be desperate and limited to make that happen.
Okay. Would that be a hack roll?
That would be a hack roll.
You want to wait until we get to that part of the scene, or you want it done now?
Up to you. You wanna?
Okay.
You're trying to set this up for later, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do it now. Knock it out.
Can I assist him?
How would you like to assist?
I would like to lock down the perfect coordinates that are not too far but not too close. Get that Goldilocks zone going for him.
Okay. So you very quickly go to your galactic map and find a place that would be perfect for him to do.
Okay, so that's 1D, or is that
An extra D and a stress for green.
Noted.
All right, here we go.
Critical
box
success.
cars.
Well, gotta love the double boxcars in a row after the string of failures. Noted.
Finally.
You get a
Hey, you gotta
9.
love how that's
another one.
Oh, that's another gambit because I didn't use a gambit.
You
Another
hear
one.
a buzzer. Excuse me, crew. There's been a disturbance in the dock. May we board, please?
hang on. Give me 2 seconds to give me 2 seconds to get dressed in the uniform that I stole, and I can do this.
Just go.
Absolutely, this is Ensign James Nesmith. I will meet you at the boarding level promptly.
Yeah, make
Keep
it
it going.
fast. This is an
Just-
emergency.
Man, just absolutely in and out, uniform down at the door to meet them. Basically, just hide, you motherfuckers.
So
yeah,
Blue
will
and
push
Indigo are hiding
and
somewhere?
we'll go
Yep.
hide somewhere so we're not
And-
seen.
And he opens the door.
You open the door and you see one officer wearing captain's knots and 3 grunts. All of them
Does
are
this have to-
holding automatic blaster rifles.
Does this have to do with the man doing the spacewalk?
What man doing a spacewalk? This is about
I saw a
someone
weirdo
assault-
out the window floating over ships. He's going that way. He's like pointing down the harbor or down the docking bay. Like he was moving in that direction. Just absolutely follow me there for the search.
Sounds like Sway. I'm gonna say this is risky and standard effect.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I had to think of something. Can I spend a gambit?
We are at 4, so that'll bring us down to 3. But yes, you absolutely may.
Wonderful, wonderful. Fucking failure.
Oh no! The
Can I-
duality.
Can I attempt to resist?
You can. Let me tell you the consequence, and then you can tell me if you would like to resist. So he says, "No, I don't think so. Arrest this man." And they go and
fuck.
clank handcuffs on you. Would you like to resist that?
I would love to resist that.
Excellent. Make a resistance roll using resolve.
That's a fail.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter. You cannot fail resistance rolls.
Oh,
So
thank
you'll
God.
take 3 stress, and instead of that, they will saying, "No. Men, board the ship. Arrest anyone on board. You stay here with me."
Very well.
And Blue and Indigo, you hear 3 men come onto your ship. And they are searching door to door.
They're
Meanwhile,
never gonna find me.
Red, Pink, and Ethene, you have the keys to the kingdom on the 11th floor. What are you doing up here?
As much damage as humanly fucking possible. I mean, what?
You want to break
So-
this place? You
No,
gotta
I'm
activate
kidding.
the gate.
No, I'm kidding. We're gonna. Well, I didn't mean literal damage.
No. I'm just teasing. Go ahead.
Okay, so there's like control panels and
There's computer
things like that for
panels
the gate.
everywhere. There might be controls to the gate. Yeah, you would have to try to figure out which one of these controls the gate mechanisms and how. and
What role would that be? Study to find out what's what?
Yeah, I'd say study makes sense. Yeah.
I have 2 in study. Does anybody else have more of the 3 of us? You have 3.
3, Ethene. I have 1.
If you would like
I'll
to do a
happily-
group roll, you could also do that.
Yeah,
Sure.
we can
Yeah.
do that.
As a
Walk on the
group
roll,
roll,
do the
I'm
same
going to
thing.
say that's just going to be risky, but great effect. Risky because people might get suspicious that you're glancing at computer consoles, but it's fine.
How are we on stress? Like, who should lead the roll?
I got 5 pips.
I'm at 4.
I don't think I have any.
Then you should probably lead the roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how it is, everyone will roll their study, and for every failure, you will take a stress.
And you said this was risky and
6.
standard?
Yes, for
nice.
study.
Standard, yeah. A
Success.
Six is
Success.
around.
Let's go.
So no failures. Yeah, you immediately locate. You go through. You're going through. You even like covertly type a little bit on the keyboard to find, and you realize that yes, you can control the gate from here, but it is not as simple as flipping a switch. You very quickly go through and you look at the syntax for how the gate is turned on, and you realize it's not really controlled via computer mechanisms. That you realize that you have to turn on the gate by attuning to it. But you can do it from here. And you find there is a quick instruction that you find. You have to convince the gate to open itself.
Red, I can assist you if you want.
Yeah. Maybe we should get back to the ship and then do it, and then immediately zip on through.
So we can do it from the ship?
No, you have to do it from
Fire?
here.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's do this quietly.
I'll quickly calm to the ship. Let them know.
Green. As you are being detained, you get a communication from Red or Pink?
Pink has the communicator. in her
Pink.
ear.
You get a comm from Pink that says ... Good
to go. On our way soon.
And then he just hits back. Understood. See you in a moment.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. I've been escorting. We've been escorting Ethene here.
Right. Blue and Indigo, I would say you're hiding in your ship, yes?
Yeah.
That sounds a lot like Skulk, doesn't it?
Oh.
Time to game it up. We got one more gambit.
You can
from
do
our
it
group roll.
individually or as a group, either way.
I would like to give a flashback to assist.
Oh, yes, please do. How would you like to assist this?
I would like to assist them by pointing out parts of the ship that they could easily remove panels and slip inside the walls if they had to avoid detection.
That's awesome. I'm going to say that that is a 2 stress flashback.
Do we get 1D added?
I will let you each have an extra D on your Skulk roll as a result.
Let's go.
That is
one.
going to be risky, but standard effect.
Might need to.
I'm trying to think of. I want to push myself.
The stress.
Oh my god, boxcars.
Oh my god.
Holy
I'm
shit.
teensy and I can fit anywhere.
Duality of man. Indigo got a 1, chat. A 1.
Indigo got
Yeah,
a
boxcars and a
He's
1.
not sneaky. He's not sneaky.
Indigo's laying in
Wait,
his damn
wait.
hammock.
Can I use my critical success to have dragged Indigo with me?
No. Maybe
That's
if you
fine.
did it
I have
as a
a plan.
group roll. So I'm going to tell you the consequence, Indigo, and you tell me if you'd like to resist this.
Okay.
They walk by where blue is hidden in one of the control panels in the walls, but you didn't get a chance to solder it back properly. And as they walk by you, you're just a big guy, and the wall gives a little bit, and they point their blasters at the wall where you are inside.
So, GM,
Yes, Craig.
First off, I would like to resist that, and then second off, do I still have Red's cube?
Sure.
Do because you're still studying it, yeah.
Okay.
Don't
So
use it though.
go ahead and resist that using prowess.
Okay.
So
Three
3
stress.
stress. Did that break you?
It did not.
Okay, good.
I'm good. I still got 2 more.
It holds, but they are very suspicious of the panels, and they start poking them randomly in the hallway, trying to feel like seen these compartments before. Smugglers use them sometimes, and they just start poking with their blasters into various points of the wall, trying to feel if they have give or not. They will find you very soon if they keep this up. What do you do?
He will reach into his pocket, and if they end up removing the wall or messing with the wall, and he just sees the butt of a gun, he's gonna use the cube to basically clear their memories.
And we will get back to that in a moment. Red, pink, and Ethene. You know now, no. You need to communicate with the gate to get it to open itself.
All right, let's find a quiet spot. Pink.
Yep.
Ethene, just keep an eye out, run interference if anyone comes to bother us.
With your critical success earlier, and because you succeeded without arising any suspicion, they're just letting you do your thing until you do something suspicious. So no one's paying you any attention in here right
Hell
now.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, take my hand,
Okay.
and then we'll try to attune to the gate, ask it for permission, ask it very nicely and very calmly, like, we're supposed to be here. This is the way.
This is going to be desperate and limited effect.
Oh,
Okay.
But you can get an assist or you can group do it if you would like, and I will give you standard effect instead of limited.
we can.
okay.
roll
Yeah,
as a
let's
group.
group. Yeah.
Who's gonna lead it?
I think I have less stress than Andrew does.
You have one
right?
less than me. Yeah.
I'll lead.
Okay. I.
So you said risky standard.
Desperate.
If we
desperate and standard.
desperate standard.
Attune.
How many gammas do we
Okay.
have?
You have 3 left.
Can we each choose one?
Sure.
We really need this gate to open.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
use them. Use them.
Okay.
Use
so
or lose it.
I think that means we have 2 left. So I'm gonna use one, and you'll use the other one.
No, now we have 1 left total.
Yes.
after
Oh
this.
So
shit!
we're
I
three.
missed it marking one down. Thank you. Okay.
All good.
And I'm making a new
It's a
clock.
6.
Partial success. I got 2 4s and a 3.
You
Do I
enter.
take any stress for that?
No, you only take stress on failures, so
Okay.
no. You all reach out using the way to the gate, and you notice the background change. You feel yourself part of space. Going back in time, you feel yourself as if you were one of the precursors, imbuing commands onto this place to try to use these gates for some purpose unknown. And you reach out to the gate. What do you say to it to try to convince it to open?
Say, we are here to right the wrongs of the past. And we need your help.
You hear a very faint response back. Why should I let you through when I have been commanded to be closed?
Those who commanded the gate are causing great harm to everything. The way, the people. Help us make it right.
All they do is sow chaos and death.
Please make one more attune roll, team.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, buddy!
That's a 4.
It's a fail! It's a 2 twos!
Please take a stress for that, Pink, but as it is a group roll, you will avoid the consequence as Red succeeded. And if anyone succeeds, everyone succeeds. Chat,
Yay.
that was a 1, a 4, a 1, a 2, and a 2. That was almost a double group failure, and that would have been very
Yep.
bad.
Very bad.
The gates you hear in your head. Please heal the way. Things are so broken right now. And you hear the low hum. Panels start firing up. And you know that feeling where you hear something super high frequency, but you can't really hear it? All of you hear that all of a sudden. It first starts low, and it builds in intensity over and over again. It doesn't get painful, but it's really annoying. Like something is turning on, and you don't know what it is. And in this control room where you are, all of the people in coats look at each other, and then they look at you. Indigo.
Before, real quick, before that
Oh,
voice
yeah.
goes away, Red just, through his mind, says, "You have my word."
Indigo. You feel a gun barrel poke at the wall next to you, and when they doesn't give, it says, "He's in here." What do you do?
Yeah, I will.
Think very carefully what you want to do.
I don't know.
Think of all the options. at your
Ignite
disposal.
Recall Season 1 Part 2.
Right? I think at the last second before he uses it, can I do a rig? Because it's our ship.
Yeah,
Can I
it's
do
your
a
ship.
rig to have like a door on another side of the ship, like just slam open?
Oh, like you're just going to send a signal to have something open so it sounds like someone's making a break for it somewhere else?
Eric could do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a 1 stress. Wait, you don't even need a flashback necessarily, though I would let you do it for a 1 stress flashback, but you could also just do it from here right now if you want to. And I'd
I was
say
about
that
to say,
would-
can
that
I
would
do
be
that?
hack.
And then and then like if I need footsteps, I just have Leon just scamper into that room or something.
Oh, that
like
sounds great, yeah. So I'd say that is risky
rig.
but great effect.
Okay. Risky, great. Rig roll.
I'd say that's hack, but you could
Hack?
do rig if you wanted
Okay.
to. I think
Either
it
one's
makes
fine.
sense.
I can do hack. Okay. Success.
Yeah. You hear you
one
hear
hit.
them whisper. You very quickly get out your hacking kit, open a door, it opens, you hear them and then gasp, and then you hear the sounds of Leon, the pitter patter of his feet coming somewhere from elsewhere in the ship, start running around. He's like, I think there's more of them. And they go running down the hallway. And then you hear, stop, followed by blaster fire.
My child.
Green, you hear blaster fire inside the ship.
Oh my god.
The officer in front of you turns his blaster on you and says, your people have assaulted my men.
My other
My
child.
people. I'm the people. I'm the driver.
Down
from
on the
Ms.
ground.
Ethene.
Down on the ground, sir.
Okay. Fair enough. And he's looking around. How busy is this place now?
Less busy than it was before because people have gone back to their ships. There are other guards, but they look like they're not part of the inspection team. They're just there for standard security.
And how far away are they?
I'd say about 60 feet away.
60 feet away.
Across the dock.
And it's a heavy blaster, right?
Yes, he is holding a heavy, like, rifle blaster at you.
Excellent. Where is it aimed? Like, I know at me, but like
Your chest.
What? My chest. Oh, that's bad. I need that.
You are holding valuable cargo in your chest, though he doesn't know that.
Okay. Is it possible that I can move before he can shoot me?
It's possible.
God, why didn't I grab shoot first? Fuck. Okay. God, no. I was debating, and I'm like, no. Something else might be.
Entire conversation.
Yeah,
about
an
it.
entire conversation. Okay.
Let me read it out for the audience. When you attack from hiding or spring a trap, take +1d. When there's a question about who acts first, the answer is you.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Would have been nice. Would have been very nice.
This is what it's for.
Is there... Fuck it. It worked before. Hand on the barrel, I'm punching him in the face.
Okay, that is going to be desperate and standard effect.
Except
And that
this
sounds
is a
like
scrap roll.
scrap.
Excellent. Good news, everybody. Never tell me the odds. You generate gambits on desperate rolls, even if you spend a gambit like I'm about to.
Okay, so you're going down to 0 and then up to 1.
We got 1 for my last roll, my last hack roll.
Oh,
Attack
thank
roll to
you.
get +1.
So we're at 2. Go down to 1 and up to 2.
Down to 1, up to 2, and because of Wrecking Crew, I get to add an additional die because I'm striking in melee.
Yes. And whenever you spend a gambit in combat, you also gain +1 effect on that action. So it's going to be desperate and great effect.
We getting crunched.
That's a crit, baby!
No. It's not. Oh, it is a crit.
No,
'cause
sorry, that's a
increased-
success.
No,
Regular
no,
success.
it is.
Sorry.
It is a no. It is a crit because you get increased effect, and it was a success.
Oh,
And we got a
that's-
gambit back.
And that's an XP.
He doesn't even fire. You just pull the rifle down, and then you know what? You describe this to me, Green. You tell me how you drop this guy.
Excellent. So, I slapped my hand over the barrel of the gun, but I learned my lesson from the first time I did this. Instead of holding in place, I pull forward right into the right hook, and as soon as he lets go of the gun, hand goes over the butt end, and I just right to the temple.
And he goes down. As you do that, the guards across the shipyard see you and are like, I need a sentry to the dock. And you all hear that over the open broadcast channel. It says, we're under attack.
Hey, that's right, boys. And make sure you tell that bitch Diana that since she missed me the first time, she's not gonna stop that bomb heading to Warren. I'm gonna run inside, close the bay door.
Meanwhile, Red, Pink, and Ethene, all of the people in lab coats turn to you and look at you.
Red's looking around confused.
Athene's trying to like continue the guise of businesswoman inspecting things that she has either contributed to or purchased. And so she might give them a glance, but she knows she's supposed to be here. And she doesn't have to stop for their attention or answer their questions. So she keeps doing what she's doing.
Red, Pink, are you just like...
Pink. Yeah, Pink, I think after they come out of, like, the vision, looks up at Red, like, should probably go.
Red just kind of looks around confused, like, what are we all looking at?
So
then,
you're going with these are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, just the confused, like
yeah.
what.
So this is probably a group sway roll, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Who would like to lead this group sway? I assume Ethene.
I think so. Yeah.
I got
Makes
3.
sense. So
Yeah,
go
yeah.
ahead and roll sway.
Okie dokie.
This
Risky
is
standard.
this is like a boss.
This is going
like,
to be desperate standard.
Okay.
This is like a boss comes to the office and you're like, we're not supposed to do that, but it's the boss. So you're just like,
Yeah, kind of.
That's
The red is
5
a
for
partial,
me.
pink
6
is a
from
partial, and Athene is a success, which means it is a success.
oh gosh, this woman doesn't get stressed. What is happening? here?
No.
I make
always
too
cool,
much
calm,
money
and
to be
collected.
Stress is for the broke.
It fits her character, right? You know,
They
it's
look
perfect.
around and they're like,
Your job to be cool and collected.
who activated the gate? We need to lock down the station. What is going on? And people are like panicking, and you see a flurry of motion around you. And then you see someone hit a button on the wall, and a siren goes off. And the station.
Can I
Go ahead.
flashback?
Sure.
Or can I do a thing to stop anybody from hitting the no button?
Sure. When you see someone
Oh.
go over to hit the button on the wall, what do?
How many people are in this room right now aside from us?
8 scientists and 4 military personnel.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I could if I see somebody move towards like any buttons or anything, like can I intercept?
What do you want to do? Like, tell me what you do. You see him, he goes over to the button. You see the red button on
Problem
the
is-
wall.
The problem is there's so many are any of them armed?
The military personnel are armed. The people in the coats, you don't see any weapons on them.
So there's military people with weapons.
Yes, 4 of them.
Okay. I'll run over to the person and go, wait, did you see the person out there? I think they're the one who did it, to like distract.
Okay, I'm going to say this is desperate and limited.
Like somebody in the hall or something running
Yes,
away.
this sounds like sway, but yeah, desperate and limited for sure. It is possible that you could pull
Oh.
this off.
The other option is I could shoot him in the face. Which do we prefer?
Is it a military?
I prefer
person
the
going
most
for the
fun
switch?
option.
Yeah, who's going for it?
Is it
One of the
scientist or military?
scientists. One of the scientists is going
You
for
need
the
to shoot
switch.
scientists.
Yeah, you think I should shoot a scientist?
No, I think you
Yeah, I
should
was
shoot
gonna say.
military. If you're gonna shoot, you shoot people.
About to
I'm
hit the
gonna
button.
try to sway him. I'm gonna try to sway him.
So you're like, wait, they ran into
desperate-
the hallway.
Yeah, I saw somebody out there. So desperate and what?
Limited.
Okay, I'm gonna push
Just roll
myself.
double 6s. No big deal.
Yeah, just
Yeah, no
crit.
big deal. Actually, instead of rolling my sway, I'd like to use my doctor roll, so I'll push myself for that. Which means I still get plus 1d, so that's 4. Desperate, limited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wrong. That's
Oh
a
my
success.
6.
So, you're going to say, they look over to the door, they stop, and the door is locked. And they're like, out in the hallway where?
They just left. I just saw them. There was a person over there.
And they turn and say, then we'll get them with the lockdown. And they go to hit the button again.
Are you kidding me? That's a complete waste of doing all of this.
No,
okay,
it's not.
you know what?
It's
Actually, it
limited.
is.
You'll have to do it. You'll have to convince
Well,
them.
then I
with
would
some-
have. Then I would not have done that if it
And-
wasn't going to
and-
do anything.
Can I side dance to help her out?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'll just grab Pink and Athene and say, we'll chase them down. Wait 1 second. Just to kind of be like, then lock down. Just give us a second to get after him.
Okay. Again, desperate and limited.
Copy that. Let's do it. Desperate limited. I will let's just run it. I'm feeling good. 6.
Guys, if you just roll 6s, this game is so much easier. I
Damn.
don't
When you
understand.
just roll 6s, you
They
know.
look confused, but seeing as how they believe that you all are authority figures, despite the fact that you're acting insane, they say, "Fine, bring them back. We cannot lose them."
Give a little salute and then run after this ghost.
Say, "Adams, go with them." And they send one of the guards to go with you. And they open the door. And what do? To the elevator and out of here?
Yeah, so I'll say, Ethene, we need to get you safe, and I will chase down this criminal.
She turns to Adams. I need to be able to get off this station. You make sure they don't hit that big button, or else this business deal is done. And your station won't get the funding that it needs to operate. To
I
make
love
sure
this.
that they don't punch that button
This
until
poor
my
9 to
ship
5.
is gone. Is that
I'm gonna
possible?
say
Can
this
I
is
do
now
that?
risky and standard effect, as you have convinced them to lay off temporarily, and they think that you are in charge. But again, anyone who's seen Andor, this is the scene where they're robbing the vault and they're telling them all the insane shit, and they're like, "I literally see you robbing the place right now." That is what is happening right now.
Yeah.
But go ahead. So risky and standard.
5?
Hey, Craig.
Oh,
What's poppin'?
What do you think is the appropriate response here?
All right, so like we said previously, my boss's boss, or who pays my boss, just told me that they'll fry my ass if I don't follow the procedure that they just asked for.
Mm-hmm.
Though I have like required regulations to go through.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be more of a, you have like this amount of time and then I have to do what I have to do.
Sense.
Yeah. Says, you've got 2 minutes.
acceptable.
Is that enough time for you to get out of here so I don't lose my job?
2 minutes will have to do.
Let's get a move on, Ethene.
Remember his name, he's gonna start sweating.
She's
VIP
running
coming
in
out.
Those stilettos. Look, click, clack down the hallway, fast as fuck.
Meanwhile, on the ship, Indigo, Blue, you hear a blaster shot, and Leon, the pitter-patter of Leon's feet running in the hallway. You heard Green knock someone out somewhere outside the ship, and you heard over the open communicator that they are sending a large troop detachment to come to your ship ASAP. What do you do?
Fuck. I assume Tara can hear me even from my little hiding
Tara
spot,
can
so
hear
I'm
you
just-
from everywhere.
And
Tara, could you,
she's whispering.
could you seal the ship? All doors?
Yes, Captain. And Green, as soon as you get inside, the door shuts behind you.
Oh,
I
Well,
need a couple
that's
lights, Tara.
To the ship?
Yeah. So the lights
Yes,
would also turn off
Captain.
as soon as you get in.
The emergency lights, too.
Yes.
Indigo, Green, Blue. You are in complete darkness.
I could work with that.
Green,
to
you were
know.
running through the hallway in complete darkness. Do you keep running in complete darkness, or do you stop running in complete darkness?
can I see in the dark?
I don't think I installed
No,
that, but
you cannot see in the dark.
Can I use the source to see in the dark?
Just fucking glow stick out your chest like Iron Man.
Open your chest cavity.
If you take off your shirt, sure, you can use the source to go off through your clothing to shine a little bit of light.
go.
Not
Biggest
going to be
target.
very much, but yes, you can.
I unzip the jacket to exactly.
I'm sorry.
There is a bare-chested himbo wandering the ship with a gun. You know,
Perfect.
be what it
Because I'm
be.
also going to do the same thing. Wander the ship with a gun.
You get out of your hidey hole,
I get out of my hidey hole because there's still people on the ship, correct?
and yes, there are. And you hear Leon, the pitter-patter and screams of Leon running somewhere in the hallway, and then, I think he's over there, and you just hear blam, blam, just scatter fire. You have no idea where the shots are going. You can't see anything coming down the hallway in a random direction. And Indigo, they're shooting at your ship, man. You gonna take that?
And Leon.
Mother.
And they're shooting at your baby boy.
They are shooting at my favorite child. I'm furious.
No.
I will.
Damn.
I see how it is.
Scooby.
Tara,
You just fixed the ship.
Indigo can't do anything. He's not a fighter. Tara, can you get the shuttle ready for the trio, and then we need to get the hell out of here.
You hear over the speaker, "Yes, Captain. Would you like
I'm
me
not.
to
I'm not
dispatch?"
the captain.
Yes, commanding officer. Would you like me to put T2 into the shuttle?
Please.
T2 to the shuttle, please. T2 to the shuttle. You hear somewhere in the ship, "I'm on my way!"
Oh, I think you might have cut.
Oh,
out.
Discord cut me off.
Muted.
The stream heard me. It was so high pitched that Discord cut me off.
Nice.
I'm on my way.
He said, "I'm on my way."
And I guess I will. Oh my gosh, the last person you want to have a blaster is Indigo, but I can get one ready. Just in case.
I figure, we know this ship better than them in the dark. We're gonna, we're gonna Predator style this, like Predator movie.
Serpentine, Leon, serpentine.
Yeah,
Just
like
gonna-
that. We're gonna hunt them down in the dark.
So
is our
basically, you're just
plan.
gonna try to find them in the dark. Basically, is what
Yes,
you're
I'm,
all doing.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I have vision enhancing goggles.
Add that
eyewear
to.
with settings for thermal and ultraviolet. I assume.
Excellent. That sounds great. You can see perfectly in the dark. You see them down the hallway by the crew quarters. Leon has led them on a merry chase, and they are around your room right now. And they are like bumbling idiots in the dark. Finally, one of them eventually realizes that they shouldn't just be chasing a mystery person in the dark and starts feeling around like they're going to try to find a flashlight or a lighter or something, but they're having trouble finding it because they're in the dark.
Okay, I will relay via the comms. They're by the crew quarters, by my room. No.
Oh,
no,
she's
to your,
moving.
to your left, Green. What the hell? Turn around.
Yeah, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going.
Okay. Break.
You find these people. What do you want to do? Green, you sneak around the corner. The thing's glowing brightly. One of them turns towards you, like, there he is, and it seems like they're about to just shoot into the light because that's all they can see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this how you treat your god? And I'm gonna blast him.
It sounds like scrap. It is going to be... They have an advantage on you as you are a bright target in the dark, and they are dark in the dark, but you do have a good idea of where they are. So I'm going to say this is Desperate and Standard effect.
Desperate and standard. Ooh, good luck. Good news, everybody. We get another gambit. Alrighty. That is a success.
I love that you guys are just sixing your way out of this.
That's all you gotta do, baby.
Shoot one of them, he goes down to the ground, not dead, but you hear, oh, and he's very badly wounded. The other one shoots and misses wide. Indigo, you have a perfect shot from behind if you want to take it.
No. I could try. What is it? Scrap?
Yeah. Use a gambit so you get 1 dice.
Oh, God.
You don't have
Alright.
to. You could just be like,
No,
Blue, he's over here.
you know, I trust the captain shot better. I can assist the captain by pointing him out.
Yeah, you can say, hey, 30 at your 2 o'clock, Blue.
He's holding the gun sideways and he's kind of like flicking it in the direction of where he sees the guard.
Oh yeah, nice and easy.
Blue, with the assist, this will be risky and standard effect.
Okay.
But you get an extra D from the Indigo assist.
Oh my Jesus!
1, 2, 3, 3.
I rolled a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 3. What the fuck?
Tell me if
Save
you
it.
would like to avoid this consequence, as your shot goes
would.
wide, and he sees the blaster shot in the air and shoots back at you and shoots you, and you get hit. Blaster shot to the chest, level 2 harm. Would you like to resist that?
Yeah.
Instead, it
well-
is. Go ahead.
If I could, is it possible I can take the damage, but I would still like to kill him?
Well, you'd have to fire again. You're taking the damage no matter what.
Okay.
Unless you resist. You can resist.
I'll resist. I just want this man dead.
So resist with
I
prowess.
just want to kill this man.
Okay. Resist with what?
Prowess.
Prowess. Gotcha. A crit.
Okay.
You fucking kidding me?
You not only you clear a stress because you crit on a resistance roll.
Let's
Oh,
go.
wow.
I have literally never seen that happen before. Actually, never.
Hell yeah.
That is awesome. You
You
still
can't
missed
kill
your
me. I'm a
shot. Would
bad
you like to
bitch.
try again? Or Green, you have a shot available to you as well if you would like to shoot this guy.
I am gonna shoot this guy.
Excellent.
Stop shooting my damn ship.
What is the position for this one?
This is going to be risky but great effect. You have him outnumbered and have 2 people shooting at him with a person who can see in the dark pointing him out to you.
Cool. Oh. How many gambits do we have?
3.
Trace.
I'll save it then. That is a partial success.
Excellent.
114, baby.
He shoots at your glow-in-the-dark figure, but he's distracted by enemies all around. It goes wide. You shoot him. He goes down in a heap. Meanwhile, elevator dings on level 9. You get out to the dock. Red, Pink, and Ethene. It is pandemonium. There are guards rushing towards the dock. But they are ignoring you.
We can rush with them.
You can rush
let's
with
do it.
them.
Blend in.
Yep.
You can treat them like an escort if you want.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the best move.
You run with them, and you get out to the dock, and the troop of 8 men that you are with joins up with another, say, 6 that is already there with blasters trained on your ship.
Mm.
What would you like to do?
Oh.
What's the meaning of this? This is Lady Ethene's ship?
They like notice you as if for the first time. They're like, and one of the women, they're like,
Is-
they killed a man. That's your ship. Your crew
There's
killed
not-
someone.
Our crew, we are the crew. Is someone stealing our ship?
What? Stealing your... And she's confused. Pardon me, I think there's renegades on that ship.
How? What kind of security is this?
This sounds like Sway Red.
Partial success?
Yeah. They say, this is... Well, can you open your ship if this is your ship and get the criminals out of there?
We can try. Give us a second. Jeez, we just got here. I didn't know y'all had let criminals on board.
We've been ordered to arrest anyone on that ship.
All right, let's see if we can get on. Athena's going to take your biometrics. If you want to come with.
On whose orders?
What? The Commodore.
Looks at Ethene.
We're at max alerts.
Oh. We'll see if we can get on, okay? Just give us a second. And Red
And
kind of like motions for the three.
You all check.
we'll
You all
go.
check your watch.
She
You've got
follows.
about a minute left before
Yep.
the 2 minutes is up.
I come to Tara very quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Tara, I need you to open this one door and only let the three of us inside.
Absolutely.
Don't reply,
Pink.
just do it.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
So I don't
Alright,
want
Red-
her voice to be heard
Yeah.
in reply on my comm.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Red
see
will,
this.
yeah, so Red will escort the two of them toward the door, kind of like bodyguarding. Making
Yeah,
sure,
and
like,
you
if anyone
see,
comes
so
out.
soldiers are behind you, like look like they're escorting you close to the ship, and you see the steam come from the gears opening on the front door, as if it's about to open, and it begins to open slowly.
As soon as it opens, I'm gonna pull them both inside and be like, now,
So this sounds like a group scramble roll
let's fucking scramble, baby.
Ramble.
to try to get in before anyone else can follow you and before they can figure out what's going on. Okay, it's a success
6.
for Red, a
Fail for
failure
me.
for Pink, and
So what do I
Theme.
do if I don't have anything for that?
You will take disadvantage, or you could use a gambit to roll 1 die instead. Would you
Go for
like
it.
to do that?
Athena's never
Yeah, is
rushed
that
towards
okay?
anything.
Yes,
Yeah,
of
do
course
it.
it is
Do it.
okay.
I'll mark it off. I'll mark it
Yeah,
off now.
Down to 2 gambits.
Thank you.
Yep.
So risky standard, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay,
Hmm.
Pink, take 2 stress, but you
Pardon?
still.
Wait, I led the roll?
Okay, who's leading the roll? If it's not you, someone's leading the
Theme.
roll. I was just doing it because you were pulling them with you, so I assumed you know because
I'll
this is
take
kind
it,
of
I'll
your
take it.
thing.
I was gonna say I was not volunteering for that because if I take 2 stress, I get a trauma.
Okay,
Ooh,
I'll take it.
so you like push them in, and then Tara.
I'll say
cl-
as she pushes us both in, Red kind of looks back and is like, "Help!" Like it's unexpected, like he's getting pushed in along with the theme.
And
So
then
kind
the
of
door
awesome.
immediately closes it by.
Yep.
Tara then turns the lights on. You see the other 3 of you see the guards wounded on the ground,
Pink
not
immediately
dead.
pulls the blaster out of her coat. Like, all right, what the fuck?
All 6 of you together. Tara says, "Captain, do I have permission to activate the jump drive?"
Go ahead.
We have less than a minute.
excellent.
The ship undocks, and you see the lockdown start, but it's too late. You've already detached the jump.
Excellent.
You go.
Is there-
Go ahead, Green.
I was just gonna say, before we make the jump, just as we're about to go through the gates, I want to. Is there like an outdoor like PA I can use?
Oh no.
You can use a speaker on your ship, or you could hack
Wonderful.
into the ship systems if you so desire.
I'm not gonna hack
Forgot to
Tara.
tag
She's so
something on the way
sweet.
out.
Exactly. I got a better tag.
We had our own shit going on.
Wait, can I just be reminded of Athene's last name?
I can't remember
It's
either.
Amari.
Amari, thank you.
Amari.
Thank you. And he's gonna get on the intercom and just say to them, "I would like to thank you all for assisting Prism in the kidnapping and ransom of Athena Mari." And then we jump.
Oh.
I feel like that's a tag. I feel like that's a tag.
Yeah, Prism.
Gotta be a
Prism
tag.
named. Prism named.
Mm-hmm. Prism named.
Okay.
That's-
Does that count?
awesome. That
We're
is
in so
great
much
flavor. That's so good.
Let's
You
go.
It
loop
is.
around to the gate, and the high pitched sound finally leaves your ears, and you all hear this says, "You promised," and then it stopped. And then the gate, you activate the jump drive, stars go whizzing behind you, and you find yourself in Iota on the other side of the gate. An empty gate, and there is no one around that you can see, as the gate is supposed to be shut, and you are the only ones here.
I mean, you promised.
Red knows what I'm talking about.
Gate ghost. Little gate ghost.
Well, gate ghost.
The friend.
Hostile.
Yeah, Red kind of in his mind gives like a head nod, like a like an understanding kind of token toward the voice.
Oh, is everyone okay? Anyone hurt?
I could use a nap.
Oh shit!
That was so
Get,
exciting.
Can we space these before we go?
Hurt.
tell you what, I'll space those. You patch up the cap.
The captain's hurt? Immediately.
Worse.
Goes to
Not the
find
captain. My damn ship's hurt. Look at all these damn blaster
Yeah,
wounds.
there are holes everywhere.
No.
But you do see, coming out of your room very sheepishly, is Leon. But unharmed and crawls up your leg and wraps around you.
Oh,
He's so cute.
MVP. I'm gonna need your help, buddy. Welding all these damn blaster holes. He kicks one of the unconscious guards. Can't aim worth shit. Then he just starts getting to work.
Well, we kept you blameless in all of this.
If anyone, it would have been you. And actually, if I didn't know better, would have thought you read my mind, because I mentioned the same thing when we were trying to figure out how to get rid of that old military guy. Good job.
Hey, thank you. Try my best. We'll arrange some sort of a transport to get you back this way, cleanly freed you or something. I don't know.
I
We-
wouldn't
we
worry
can-
about it just yet.
Eh.
We'll get there.
Indigo and Captain. It is my prerogative as a free being, as you have told me I am one of the crew. I find it necessary to remind you about the moral imperative of our mission and not becoming like our enemy. I do not wish to space these two military men. I would like to drop them off at the first safe harbor we come across.
I think that's right.
If you are worried about their knowledge of this ship, I do believe you have a device that is adept at wiping memories.
Oh yeah. And he
Oh,
pulls the
we
box out, cube out, hands it to Red. Too much responsibility. Here you go. I'm done
no.
with it.
Well, we could use the lab, or I could do it. In the lab, we don't have to worry about
Accidents.
consequences.
That's fair.
You can be careful.
It's true. Mechanically, you don't have to worry about it.
Leon, you want to get a punch in? And Leon just punches one of the unconscious guards. Like, you ever seen
Maybe
an
sprays
octopus
ink all over them.
He does little.
You ever seen an octopus punching like a crab? It's one of
Try
those.
them and bring them to the lab, then.
Excellent.
Tara,
gonna-
you're right.
Yes.
We should be better than them.
Well done, Tara. You are learning.
Thanks for reminding us, Tara.
I know that you are all good people. Sometimes it's hard to remember.
Bring them to the lab, and I need to take a look at the captain. How hurt is
It's a
Blue?
flesh wound, just a minor blaster
Okay.
shot to the arm.
I
Level
All
one,
right.
level one harm. It'll be easy to fix up.
can I roll a doctor roll? Am I able to do that?
You'd have to just use a blue downtime to recover, but yes, that's fine. And you don't even have to roll it because any roll will fix it. So
Okay. Do you want to do that, Momo?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't have to roll anything?
no, because in Scum and Villainy, what we learned is anytime you use to
clears.
recover, it clears all level one harm.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'll stitch you up and bandage you up nice. There you are.
Now,
Bef-
the men?
I will take
real
care
real
of the
quick. Why are you an hour and 23 minutes into Jaws?
Sorry.
Without-
Oh,
So I convinced them to start it, and I wasn't gonna waste the opportunity.
It's a good flick.
That
It's
is an
very
acceptable answer, Green.
Thank you, homie. I stopped
beautiful.
it before the finale.
I do like the
Yeah,
finale.
it's a good finale.
Let's take care of these goons and then have a nice family movie night.
Yeah.
That
Anyways,
sounds
we just
great.
got like 2 brand new blasters for the armory, so that's nice.
Okay, so excuse me. It says for Doctor Strange, your research and fields of study are fringe, esoteric, and focus on the mystical. You may always handle precursor artifacts safely. When you study an artifact or Doctor Strange substance, you may ask a question. So, but if I'm handling it, does that mean I can attune in order to use the cube without
So
consequence?
yeah,
in
what
the
I'm going
lab?
to say is with Doctor Strange in your lab, I'm not even going to make you roll to use the basic function of this artifact, which is to reduce memory
Right.
in a short-term fashion. If you just want to like get rid of the last day of this guy's memory of each of them, no
So,
problem.
I guess my question around that, which we could hand wave it.
Mm-hmm.
Are we far from a station to drop them off at? Should I keep them knocked out until it's time to let them go?
We can hand wave it. It's fine. We don't
Okay,
need to
we'll
go
hand
through
wave it.
the mechanics of that. The actual question you need to ask is what you are doing with your benefactor, since you have announced that you have kidnapped her.
Athene, you ever seen Jaws?
Yeah, you want to have
what's
movie
that?
night?
It's a movie.
It is a movie. You didn't need quotations.
Oh, you're on that retro thing still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Forever and
Sure, why
always.
not?
Yeah,
A
and
little
then
novelty while we figure out where to kidnap you off to.
probably one of those
That sounds
rich
good to me.
planets.
Yeah,
Well,
most
Amrath
likely.
is nice this time of year.
Happy to be helpful how I can.
Now, I think logistically, you're gonna have to maybe pay your own ransom or something. We're gonna have some kind of paper trail or something.
I do believe that there was discussion of a coherence cannon earlier.
Ooh, my
Exactly.
cannon.
Could just be conveniently in the amount of one of those cannons.
You read my mind. You know, we make a good team, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I completely forgot. We got so busy with this job. I got all of you presents.
Oh, we got gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't.
Wow,
Do
it's
you
Christmas.
does Mandy actually have presents picked out for everyone?
I made a little list, yeah.
Aww.
Please, would you
Um,
like to unveil the presents as people unwrap them?
Yes.
Nani.
So Ethene gets her gift first because she's new. The just came out, newest, hottest, designer shoes from insert designer name here. Blue is getting a pilot jacket. Indigo is getting a new set of welding tools because I co-opted his for the lab. Red gets a mystery box of retro Terran movies and is just like, I found these at a bargain store. Here you go. It's got like
The
20
$1
movies in it.
DVDs.
Yeah.
Early tears in his eyes. He's so happy.
And then Green gets a nice new suit because he's been talking about getting one.
Oh.
Cute.
Oh, wow.
I figure you could wear
This-
that on our next date.
I definitely will. I can't wait. And he's just
And then
gonna...
she points to all the other shopping bags that are for her. Pile of bags.
Yes.
And
Job well done, Pat.
I think that
Everybody
is
gets a
I
gift.
think that is a great play to end today's episode. Got away clean. Gonna drop off your new benefactor at a location to be
presents.
determined later. Got some presents. only one casualty on the whole job, the one that Green knocked the shit out of on the dock. And hey, Green, if you want to tell me you were trying not to kill him, I'll even allow it.
I was gonna leave him unconscious. I didn't need to kill him. He's just
Okay.
he's EP.
0 casualties. A 0 casualty job.
Proud of us.
We will be back next week. It's going to be a mid-season finale before we go on hiatus for winter break. So I hope you have enjoyed, and then we will be back in January. Remember, tomorrow, I don't have it loaded in, but I have the asset now so I can look at it. We have Something Weird is Out There with your boy Big, Emalynde, JT Cunning, James running his first ever game, not just streamed, running the first time he's ever run a game in his life, which is so exciting. Sydney and myself, that's going to be awesome. And then Friday, a very, 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 very special episode of Ancestral Blood that we recorded live at PAX Unplugged. I think Uzelbard is working on editing it probably now. He's got some work ahead of him, poor guy. That's going to be awesome. If you have enjoyed the stream, please follow either on YouTube or on Twitch, whichever one you so desire. And please join our Discord, discord.gg/MagiRPG. And finally, thank you, Emma, for agreeing not to guest for just one episode, but 2 episodes above the Call of Duty because we, got super thirsty last episode and went off on tangents. But, that's just an occupational hazard. That's bound to happen. And thank all of you players. Thank you. I know 6-player games are hard. It ended up being okay because we kind of had like a dual party situation. So thank you for bearing with that. I know it's a big game. And I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you so much. We're going to let you all get out of here and send you over to raid someone. But thank you all for joining us. We will see you again next week and tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.